Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. So today I'm your tour guide. How's the weather at your side? How's the weather here? The weather here is very sunny. Everybody, this is Batu Caves, and that's the stairs. And you wanna let's go to Batu Caves. Anyone been to Batu Caves? Anyone been to Batu Caves? Come on, anyone been to Batu Caves? Tell me. Type in now. Batu Caves, Batu Caves. We're gonna win a free trip to Batu Cave. But not today. Next year we go. Next year we go together. We go Batu Caves and we go for some nice food, nice prayers. So, how's everybody doing? How's the morning? How's yesterday? Was it a nice session? How was us so far? Okay, I'm not getting a bit bored doing this. Okay, so I'm not gonna wear a jacket today. I think the jacket thing. Hi, Tankachi. So that's my Tankachi, and I'm gonna take a chair. Hi, how's everybody doing? How's the morning? How's things? So today we want to talk about being authentic and being real. So I mean this is 100x first time doing the summit, and we want to make it very pro. We want to make it very look and sound professional. We want to make it sound or look like we are some, a bunch of great entrepreneurs, because we are afraid that people will talk like, this is bad, you guys don't know what you're doing. But I think ultimately that's what's true essence of 100x. I think our team and everybody else within the community felt that, hey, is this what 100x means? Is this what the community actually stands for? I don't know if some of you understand what I'm saying, because um yeah, I mean we there's no realness. The last few days I felt, I mean, if any one of you felt the same, you can type in some words, although I can't see what are you guys typing. Yeah, but is there anything that you guys want to tell us? Because I felt that we weren't being true to ourselves. Not that we're trying to lie anything, but we're not being true to ourselves, because I felt like wearing the jacket thing. You guys understand what I'm saying. So yeah, so how can we show you real? How can we be real? How can we show you what true 100x is all about? Right? Type in the comments like, what is real and authentic to you? Yeah, I see. Yeah, happy Taipusam. Yes, thanks Vivian. Thanks Yvonne. And yeah, please tag in more friends. If you want to know more about Batu Caves, I will be sharing with you guys what's so great and so good and so fun about visiting Batu Caves. Yeah, so yeah, we need to be authentic. We need to be real. We need to show our real self, and that's the true, the true colors, if I may put it that way. Yeah, the day that we got in and we built 100x was because we felt that we need to show up as our true self. We want people to know us, be our true self. Yes, be honest, Kavis. You're right. You're spot on. Be yourself, spot on. In community, actually, a lot of times, because of our work, because of the people that we are with, it makes us feel that we need to be someone else, because we worry that how people will look at us. We worry because of anything. Today's social media is kind of like, I get it, but that's not what the reason why we wanted to do 100x. It is all about having real friends, real people to give us honest feedback about the things that we are doing from day to day. I'm not sure how many of you actually came on yesterday night. Type in on the chat now. Hey, MC Vivian, you got me sitting here going to Batu Caves alone. Hi. Thanks for thanks thanks for being there. But no problem. I like talking, right? You know, and everybody in the community know I'm a pretty much storyteller. Okay, so the reason I like storytelling is because I like I like my own voice. No, I mean I like to talk because I have a lot of experience on a lot of things, and I like meeting people. And oh, hi Ada, my sister. That's my Ada Fu is my sister. Hi William. Ada's my sister all the way from Melbourne, Australia. Stay safe. Love you. Um, so long haven't chat. Can't believe it that we got to chat this way now. Is this the new norm? And yes, everybody, this is gonna be the new norm. I was just talking to my sister, like I think this is gonna be like the new norm. This is like the new kind of community. This is the new kind of things that's how we need to. Yes, yes, Vivian. So today I talk, you watch. So yeah, this is gonna be the new norm. This is gonna be how things are gonna be. Hi, Karine. Hi, Alex. Alex, are you at Butter Cave? I'm here. I don't see you. Are you up there? Come on, join me. The weather is great today. So, um, hi, Leslie. When the borders are open, please come down to KL and meet all of us. Right. Hi, Karine. Hey, Karine. Karine is also our tour guide. Karine, you want to share some stuff with us about Batu Caves, things to do? So you see, I mean, if you do realize I know everybody by their name. I know everybody by their face. I know we know each other, right? And hi, William. Hey, bro, you climb up the stairs first. I will follow. I know, Alex. I know you're not celebrating Thaipusam. Um, but yeah. Yes, of course, I need to relax. So now that my team is telling me to be relaxed, it's Alfred engine start cannot stop. Yes, I. So anyway, thanks guys for coming in. I really want you guys to be in this community. Like, why? I don't know. Like 9 months ago when we started this community, we felt that we every one of us needed something. We felt that everybody needed a space. We felt that everybody needed someone to listen to. We felt that someone needed everyone, or I don't know, like you guys. Like, why do you guys join 100x? Like why, like Jonah, why do you join 100x 9 months ago? Um, Edith, hi Edith. Why do you join 100x? Yan Wen, why don't everyone tell me what was your reason 9 months ago, 8 months ago, 5 months ago? Why do you guys join 100x? Type into the chat, like, why do you join 100x? What was it that you guys were hoping for? What did you guys thought it was? And months later, what was the feeling? Was it the same? Was it what you expected? Was it something different? I mean, I know, like Vivian, you've been in the industry for the longest time. You've oops. Vivian very young. Vivian is only 30 plus many years ago. So anyway, like tell me more. What do you guys what do you guys thought 100x were when you guys joined 9 months, 8 months ago? Like, so a group of us got together, and then we thought, like, hey, there's nothing to do. It was MCO, and we decided to download this app called Zoom, and we didn't know what Zoom was. So we got in and we got to know each other, and it was like, hey, hi, my name is Alfred. So what's your name? Your name is Audie. Oh, your name is Yanwen. Okay, hi. So we all started off by getting to know each other, and after a while we felt that, hey, not bad, oh. This everyone wants to gather in this area called in this Zoom thing, and everybody like connecting to one another, and that's how it started off. And later on, we decided to, like, hey, just blow water, choi soy, whatever your version of blow water is, um, it has to have a structure, right? Every community or every friendship or every group like this needs a structure. Hi, Lily. So what's the structure needs is, so we decided that everybody wants to learn something. Everybody wants to to show up. Everybody wants to learn how to improve themselves. Everybody needs to find a way. So we, by gathering all the response, um, join to get Kang Tao. I'm sure a lot of people wanted to join, and in hope for some MMO, right? MMO is like the new word. I'm not sure how many of you know that word called MMO. Hi Thomas, you are awesome. Thanks for your presentation the other day. Always like your stuff. So how, anyone can tell me what's MMO? Type into the chat MMO, not MMA, MMO. Yeah, not MMA. MMO. What's MMO? What's MMO? Type lah. What's MMO? Odi, what's MMO? Yeah. What do you think MMO? Yes. Oh, Alex, you got it almost right. It's not. Yeah. Yes, it's money making opportunity. Now, a lot of people. I mean, especially nowadays, we see so many calls going around. So they were like, oh, is this? They want to join. Yeah, at some point, some people will feel that FOMO lah. FOMO. Who knows FOMO? All these new words, I tell you, I almost terbalik already. Like, what is FOMO? Like, type it out. So yeah, this is not something new, but new to me lah. New to me. What's FOMO? What is FOMO? So anyway, so a lot of people join courses and thinking, what is there, what are there to offer, right? Because they always believe, they always think that, oh, by joining this course, I get to learn something and probably I'll be rich the next day. Or if I go and learn this, and then we will, my business is going to be safe. But like, seriously, we all here know that, and honestly, we all know for a fact there's no blue pill, there's no secret strategy. We want to think there is a secret strategy. And by the way, if it's that secret, it's not going to be out on the internet, and no one's going to tell you if that's a secret. Or else, why is it called a secret, right? So anyway, so there's no blue pill. So and so this is how a lot of people, a lot of us got together, and we all share the same thoughts, right? So yeah, like-minded people got together and we discussed, hey, what else can we do more in this community? So we started off as 50, became 80, and then became 100, and now it's like, I don't know, 300, 400-ish. And it's getting more traction. Like, why? Not because there's some guy driving some Lamborghini, or I'm going to be in some big suit and like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No. That's not how the fundamentals of this community or the culture of this community. We felt there was a need to help people, because really, the more we help, the more we get. I think Alex, you were on yesterday's business networking session. You mentioned a lot about givers gain, right? It's true, right? A lot of us read a lot of stuff from either from the internet or from some books. Even for me personally, I learned a lot in this community. Like, how do I communicate with different generations of people, right? I mean, we have a lot of young entrepreneurs in the group, and how do we communicate with them? How do we send the message out? Like, what's communication, right? It has to be two-way. All right. Yes, I see you guys are tagging lots of people. Great. Get them to come in line, like, right. Yes, Benjamin. What do you say? Let's have our friends. Yeah. When we joined this whole community and we started to create more structures of teachings, we create more structures for education, and that was the time where we. Hi June. Hi. Okay, let me everybody. Do you know June? Okay, I'm gonna do this June low thing. Hi, welcome. Sorry, June. Was that okay? Was that okay? Hi. I think that was that was everybody say hi to June. Say hi to June. June Lau is in the house. I'm a big fan. June Lau is in the house. Say hi, June. Say hi, June. Yeah. Say everybody type June Lau, June Lau, June Lau. If you guys have don't know who she is, you guys really got to visit. She is one of the most hardworking entrepreneur I've met. Right. Let me tell you a bit about her story. This is why this community is great because it was really awesome. When we started going through, like, getting more friends coming into the community, and we're trying to get external speakers to come and talk about our to give us new knowledge and new experience and stuff. Somehow I was it me, I think I bumped across someone called June Lau. So I was like, okay, who is she? So I texted her, and I was, I think I Facebook Messenger her and say, hey, you want to talk? I think there's something that our community can do with you. I think, if you would come in and to share with us your experience, it would be great. Good enough that she replied, not to worry that I was some camper or someone that is stalker or some stuff. So she continued to have conversation with me, and then I got to find out that this whole talking thing, this whole presentation, this whole online speaking thing, this whole coaching thing was something extremely new. Anyway, I know you guys are not seeing me because I need to put on some makeup. It's really hot, and my sweat is like, it's hot here. So what do you expect? I'm outdoor, right? So hi. So anyway, so she was telling me her story about her background and how she started and how she pivoted from her previous business and how she created a new, a new execution style for her business. And then she went on to do a lot of training, and I think one of the smartest way for her to do it was to not only to tap the Malaysian market, to actually tap on international market. I think that was really smart, right? Yeah, because sometimes I was also talking to one of the community, some community members from United States yesterday, and they actually also share. Do you believe this? We, as far as Malaysians are concerned, somehow I'm back, right? I'm back. Am I still in Batu Caves? No, I'm no more in Batu Caves. I'm gone back. Oh yeah, so so that's fun. So if you guys can't go out and fly around, so come and join our community. Every day you'll be at different location, right? I can be in Batu Caves now. I'll be somewhere else tomorrow. Anyway, thank you, Brenda. I know I'm handsome. That's why I try not to be online so often until my wife will. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So anyway, back to June. Really, I only have 60 seconds left. You see, I told you guys. When you got me start talking, I just don't like stop. So now anyway, I got 60 seconds left. Everybody say thank you very much, and say thanks to everybody for coming in. Everybody type Vivian, MC Vivian. So I just started, right, Brenda? I just started, right? The engine baru start, and then they asked me to stop. Vivian, I need to back to you. Everybody type Vivian Yin. So get her back. Okay, this is fun. I would like to do this more. Are you guys going to? Oh yes, I saw a lot of friends tagging. Can you guys should like tag more friends, get them to come in because we get to go Batu Caves together with Vivian. Please tag more friends. Tag all the friends that's celebrating Thaipusam. By the way, happy Thaipusam. Thank you very much for coming in. I will see you guys later, and I'm sure I will see you guys tonight. So back to you, Vivian.
Thank you so much. Alfred, where are you? Are you back home already? I've just arrived, Annie. Where are you, Alfred? I'm looking for you. Are you still there? Are you somewhere here? Alfred, where are you? Let me know. Leave in the comment below. Are Are you back home already? All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tagging me in. Well, for bringing me back here to this Batu Cave area. Thank you so much for all the tags, everyone. So much love from all of you this beautiful afternoon. It's already our 4th day of 100X Entrepreneur Summit. Can you guys believe it? It's so fast. It's already 4 days. The 4th day right now. And we've already heard from so many speakers, okay? We've heard from so many beautiful speakers. Last night, we even had a business networking session, which was amazing. Because apart from learning, apart from knowing 4 different business ideas, we've even got DJ L with us to share with us his insights. So if you want to know more about all this, you know what? This is a community. We are here to welcome all of you, okay? And if you wish to join us, it's absolutely free. Okay, it's absolutely free. We'll post a link at the banner. We'll post a link at the comment box there for all of you. Yvonne says, Vivian, I love you guys too. Yanren says, Vivian, your outfit every day so pretty. Thank you so much, Yanren. Now I'm starting to worry about my next week's outfit already. Ada says, happy Thai person to you guys too, if you guys are celebrating. If not, happy holiday to everyone. Hope you guys have a great day, at home. And if you're at home, okay, you do not know what else to do, the best thing to do is to turn on to our Facebook Live, join our 100X Entrepreneurs Summit. All right, guys. Now, I just like to have a special shout out here to our sponsors and, of course, our organizing team for creating this 100X Entrepreneur Summit. Especially thanks to PictoChart. We have Clinic Rui, Sweat Image, PSA, Guavasoft, SMO, Mango Mop, Thematics as well. Okay. And of course, this event here is being supported by Woods Event. All right. So thank you so much to all our sponsors. Everyone, type in the comment below, say thank you. As a form of appreciation to all the team that has been working so hard for making this success. All right. So today, as usual, we will also have a line of speakers. There will be 4 different speakers coming up, joining us. And I know you guys are eager to meet some of them. I've seen a lot of exciting comments already. Once we have shared the speaker's profile, I've seen so many of you guys have already reacted to the comment as well. All right, so let us see again. Okay. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you. Good afternoon, Celine says. Lee says, Vivian pretty today. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind. Thank you. All right. Now, for ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are just watching this, tuning in here right now, don't forget to like, to share, and to tag your friends like what Alfred has done. He has done an amazing part. He has done amazing opening for all of us. It was exciting, right, with Alfred. We've seen Alfred here straight away. He can really take out my role as an MC already. Maybe I need to pass over my mic to him. Why not everyone type MC Alfred? So that he can create another source of income. MC Alfred. So maybe tomorrow onwards, Alfred will be taking over my role. Okay. Or there will be 2 MCs here in our 100X Entrepreneur Summit. That sounds interesting, right? All right, guys. So yeah, please continue to tag your friends in. Okay, tag all your friends into our 100X Entrepreneur Summit, our Facebook Live here. Share this Facebook Live as many groups as you can. Okay, tag this live. Tag all your friends in. Tag anyone that's celebrating or is not also celebrating, is at home, nothing to do. Let them join us as well. Yanwen says next week, Alfred MC. Okay, Brenda says MC Alfred Fu. Yeah, it's a possibility, right? Alfred has done a good job. Yeah, I really like how he interacted with all of you, how he shared his stories. I love it so much. Wimo says DJ Alfred. Okay, if DJ Alfred, then Alfred will have to play some songs and then get you guys, pumped up here and there already. William says tag and shared. All right, thank you so much, William. Now we are gonna announce to all of you, we're gonna reveal to all of you our selfie takeaway. Okay, our selfie takeaway. Are you guys ready for a selfie takeaway? Ta-da! This is the selfie takeaway. So for today's challenge or selfie takeaway, all you've got to do is to take a photo with your friend or your family. Now we know that today it's a public holiday, so most of us are gonna be at home. I would say a lot of us, okay, are at home, okay? So if you're at home, it's easier for you to take a photo together with your family members. Now, if you're staying alone, well, I think you can get a plushie or, something that you like. But try to find a friend, okay? Try to find a friend. Maybe you can do some photo editing, put your friends together. Yeah, so take a selfie together with your friend or your family. Now, I've received questions like this before. To be honest, when I say take a selfie with your family or your friend, and then I understand that some of you guys might be overseas or some of you guys might be outstation. You're staying alone right now. So if that happens, okay, maybe you can look for if you have a plushie, if you have a toy, or if you have something that you really. I'll try to just edit yourself with your friends or with your family members. And Yanwen says, look for a neighbor. Okay, well, if your neighbor don't mind. Quiz, I like your answer. Okay, let's put this out. You can video call. Quiz says you can video call. You are creative. I'm going to give you a plus point for imagination here. I like that. You can do video call. And Jackie says, I like MC Vivian more. Thank you, Jackie. We have also, Wilma says, I need training from Vivian. Okay, hope to see you soon so that we can do some training over there. All right, so guys, take some photos and post it out onto your Facebook account, your Instagram account, and don't forget to hashtag 100x Summit. Okay, hashtag 100x Summit over here. All right. I find you. Leslie says, I find you. Yeah, let's do a call, a video call. I know you're in Singapore right now, Leslie. Am I right? You're in Singapore right now today. So yeah, you can do it. A call with us, and then you can take a selfie, screenshot over there. Do a screenshot then. Yeah, it's good. It's a good idea. All right, guys. So today we've got 4 sessions. All right. And we also do have some giveaways for all of you. Okay, we've got speakers from around the world, really around the world here today. We've got speakers from Australia. Today we've got speakers from New Zealand. And one more country. Can you guess? One more country. We've got speakers from. It's pretty close with us, okay? Somewhere where Leslie is right now. There's another speaker from there. Vivian says, I will take picture with MC Vivian. Yeah, you can do a selfie with me right now as well, okay? So make sure I'm smiling, yeah? Okay, yeah. So we've got another speaker. He's from Singapore. Jonah says Singapore. That's right, from Singapore. And the last speaker tonight is from Malaysia. Malaysia. Prince says hashtag Singapore. So yeah, we've got 4 speakers from around the world here today. We've got from Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Malaysia. So we've got around the world. Sean says SG Singapore. That's right. So these are our 4 speakers today. So make sure you stay tuned to all 4 speakers. All right. You do stay tuned with all 4 of the speaker session. Now, today's live is going to be a little bit different because every day, in life, it's about trying new things here. We are trying to explore new things with all of you as well. So usually after our speaker session, we are going to open another new Facebook Live. So make sure you do stay tuned, okay? There will be 4 new Facebook Live here today. So make sure you hop on into our new Facebook Live, all right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, please continue to share, continue to tag your friends in, okay? Continue to tag your friends in. If you're celebrating Thaipusam, well, you can, put your Facebook Live aside while you join us. And if you're not, please make sure you continue hang out here at our Facebook Live, okay? Please continue to hang out here with us. Join this beautiful community. We're going to put up the link right now at the comment box, okay? If you want to join 100X, there are plenty of benefits there. I am also a member. I've also clicked join to 100X. I've also joined 100X community already. So yeah, you want to connect with me? Come over here to 100X community. So for those of you who say want training from me, or want to take photo with me, join 100X, okay? Join 100X. All right, guys, I think we are ready. Our special guest is ready right now. a brief introduction for her. She is the CEO of TOC Automotive College. Adelaine is a visionary with the drive and passion befitting an educator. She is well known as one of the earliest pioneers of automotive and motorsports education in Malaysia. Inspired by the limitless career opportunities in the automotive industry and a will to establish recognition for automotive technicians, she founded the Automotive College in 2004. Since then, Adelaide has propelled the college to a host of awards and recognitions, including 5-star training provider of Malaysian skills certificates and premier status by Accreditation Service of International College ASIC. Today, with Adelaine at the helm, TOC Automotive College has celebrated more than 14 years of excellence with an alumni of more than 2,000 students who are now working for top automotive brands all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're watching this right now, everyone, I want you all to type Adelaine's name here. Okay, please type Adelaine's name in the comment box as a form of welcoming her to join 100X Entrepreneur Summit. Everyone, type Adelaine's name in the comment box. And right now, we're going to show you an intro clip of Adelaine.
Welcome back to Moving Malaysia. Our next guest is about helping build careers in the auto industry from the racing pit to the workshop. Adelaine Fu is CEO of the Automotive College, and she joins us live in the studio. When you set this up, of course, you had ambitions here, and you hope to grow the business by 20% on year. What's the timeline here, and how do you hope to achieve that?
We have a 30-year plan, and we're 10 years down already, so we've got 20 more years to go. The next 5 years is to make sure that we are a powerhouse for the industry. When I say industry, I meant automotive education industry. So I hope to achieve more products to serve more of the market, also to serve more geography areas. We hope to expand in ASEAN.
So when you say adding products, do you mean to add more verticals?
Verticals as well as horizontal. So now we're only serving the automotive and the motorsports industry. There are many more technicians out there, many modes of transportation. So we hope to serve more of the other technicians in the market.
And Adelaine, as you said, you're looking to ASEAN. You already have a footprint in Australia, so elsewhere in Asia. But where is next in your sights?
Next is this year, starting our college in Myanmar. But we hope to also go into the other ASEAN countries.
And what does that take to establish that presence?
First of all, is finding the right partners. I can't be everywhere, so it's finding the right partners who are as passionate as I am to want to build the business. When I mean build the business, it's not to milk the profits out of it. We have very strict financial policies that we must not profit more than 10%, and to make sure that at more than 50% of the revenue goes back into creating quality technicians. But not many businessmen shares that vision, and so to find the right partners who are as passionate as we are to build the status of the technicians, that's what we want to have to do it for the people.
As you say, you've carved out a good chunk of your financial policy towards building your services, your abilities. The faculty takes up a big chunk of that.
Yes.
And when you look at where you might have to bump up your spending, are you going to be spending more in marketing, for example, in order to really share the vision that you have here?
No, I believe in putting the money where the mouth is. So if we create good products and good quality products, i.e. the students, people will come looking for us because they want to be a quality technician.
Now, Adelaine, as you say, you're going to expand on verticals and horizontals, but how are you going to adapt to changes in the auto industry when it comes to innovation in that space, new technologies? Just today, VW is saying they're going to turn to electric cars because of that diesel kerfuffle.
at the end of the day, our TOC's job is to provide a job for the students. So it's not good enough for us to teach the students what we know in the textbooks. But because we place the students out every year to working in the industry, we would find out from the industry, from the workshops, what is required of the students. So as the workshop feed back to us what the new technologies are, then we put them into the syllabus. So that's one way the easy way of keeping up with technology.
And hats off to you for being in this in the long haul, another 20 years ago. Thank you so much, Adelaine, for joining us around the set right here on Bloomberg TV Malaysia. That was Adelaine Fu, founder and CEO of the Automotive College.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Give me all the like and love button for Adelaine Fu. Hello, good afternoon to you, Adelaine.
Hi, Vivian.
Hi, it's nice to see you. It was a very good and very interesting interview session you had there.
It's a very long time ago, so it brings back lots of memories.
All right. So Adelaine, would you like to say hi to our audience first, so get them started, get them to know you a little bit more. Share with us some brief background of yourself.
Hi, my name is Adelaine. My company started in 2004, but the actual work to start the company was 2 years ago. So it's a lot of work to start a business. You need to spend time doing the research, and then you apply for all the licenses. It's sort of like your first date. So you take all the photos that you have your monsteries, or the first day that you hold your hands. But after that, once you get married, and then you move in together, and that's where the horror starts, right? So we started our company in January 2004. I hired all the staff, and we opened the doors for business. I told you reality would strike. A year later was our first income. So for that 1 year, it was horrible. It was every day praying that someone will walk through the door and give you money. But that's what entrepreneurship is. So anyway, things began to settle down. 3 years later, we moved from our rented property to our own property. And then after that, as what you've seen in the interview just now, we got our first branch in Australia, and then our second branch in Myanmar. And our third branch is like, again, kids, you plan your kids according to every 3 years that you have them. But the reality is, 9 out of 10 businesses fail. And so one branch started to close after another, which was why I said it was bringing back lots of memories, that interview. As a parent, it's horrible when you have to bury your child. After that, you feel like, I don't know if I should be a parent. It's difficult. But that's what entrepreneurship is. You stay alive. Things come, things go. We started with 5 staff, and then 50, and then 150 when times are good. And then your staff size was shrunk as much as half of it when times are good. So stay alive, like the song, because you can't be an entrepreneur if you did. So.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I really like your optimism over here, staying alive despite all the challenges that you have faced, you have hurdled it through. All right, guys, I want all of you to type "stay alive" right now. Okay, at the comment box, type "stay alive." It's a key message here from Adelaine here.
We're singing the song.
Okay, so Adelaine, because you mentioned earlier on that when you faced that challenge, so how did could you share with us, how did you overcome it?
You have friends to talk to. You learn all the things that you can to get through the problems. Some problems are easier. It's black and white. Okay, so if you don't know how to read the financial statement, you go learn. You don't know how to write an Excel sheet, you go learn. But when it comes to human beings, it's more difficult for me. Different people have different strengths and weaknesses. So mine is human relationships, because I tend to be too black and white. But knowing how to deal with people is then where you learn from other people's experiences to get over your challenges. So talk to people, cry if you need to. There's no such thing as, as a leader, usually your staff would need to see you all smiling and you're all confident. It's all BS. That's another acronym for you. So yeah, just be you, because no one wants to be friends with a know-it-all. And then you don't build real friends in the business, and people want to work with people. People don't work with companies. So yeah.
True. I like the part that when you actually mentioned, talk to people, you open up yourself. So this, again, it relates back to what Alfred has shared with us earlier in the afternoon. In his opening speech, he said about authenticity. So yeah, it really relates, about entrepreneurship, like what Adelaine said, it's not easy, but human relationship especially. So just be authentic, be yourself, right? I seen comments earlier on, someone actually say authenticity means be yourself. Be true to yourself, that's right. So I think second comment, everyone just type, be yourself, right? Be yourself down there. Yes, Leslie says, people work with people, not to company. Yes, that's absolutely right here, Leslie. So Adelaine, we've talked about challenges. What about success? What are the biggest achievement you have actually achieved?
Everybody has a different ruler, so you measure success differently. For some, it's to live in a big house. For some, it's to have 5 children, or to send them all to business school. For me, my biggest achievement is to be able to work during office hours and go home and have breakfast, lunch, dinner with my family, because that's what's important to me. So to have an environment and have all friends and colleagues who would support me, that they would let me go at 5 p.m. every day. And it's difficult. As businessmen, you hear all these business norms that you have to have dinner and after dinner drinks with your clients. And it was very difficult at the beginning to say no to my clients. Sorry, I can't have dinner with you. I have to go and eat with my children. But after a while, you get to, for me, achieve my success of saying no to people and yet not feel sorry for it.
All right, I like that part, because I know it's also very difficult. It's also very challenging, especially for women in the industry, in the business world out there, because as we have to also juggle our family. So I think it's all about putting a balance out there, knowing your limits, when to spend time with yourself, with your family. Yep.
Yeah, it's not just girls, not just women. Kids can't come about with women alone. So, and women need their fathers. Kids need their fathers. Yeah, husbands, go home and wash the dishes and change the diapers.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, coming from someone who has a family, well, I can't speak from the point of view because I have not gotten married yet, so I don't really understand how
parents
it feels.
and
Yes,
you have siblings and you have friends. So I remember the other day when we were in the 100X community with Frida, and she was talking about the different pies that you have in your pizza. So you have friends, you have time for yourself, you have your body, your spirit, your family, and your work. Work is only one portion.
that's right.
So yeah, we all need money. We all need a career. We all need something to be proud of, that we did something for the world. But we all work for 9 hours a day. I think that's good enough. I think the final 3 hours, go home and spend time with your family.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Spend time with your family. Okay, so everyone, type family right now. Family, you see. Every conversation I had with Adelaine, there is something over there that we can learn. Right? Family here, I think in 100x, it's a part of family, it's a community, it's a family where we embrace each other, we love each other, and we support each other here in 100x. And if you're thinking of joining this amazing community, you know what? We welcome all of you, right? We welcome all of you. So join the link, okay? Join us, click onto the link. It's free. We don't charge any single cent here. It's free. We've got amazing speakers. We've got business networking sessions and so much more. Okay, I'm not here to talk so much about that community right now, but let's put the attention back to Adelaine again.
No, you're right. Talking about community, you set a business and you know your product, but you sometimes think that you know everything, right? So you start a business and you think that you know everything that you need to know about running a business. That's wrong. You might know your product. You might have something that you're passionate about, like you are a great makeup artist and you know everything about makeup. But you don't know how to run a business doing makeup. And that's very different. I wish I had a community when I started the business. Then I would have cried less and feel less like I'm a useless person and all these troubles come crowding to me and I'm stuck in the corner. And I don't know who to ask. I mean, you can't cry to your staff. Your staff will laugh at you. You can't cry to your spouse because then your spouse will tell you, "Ay, yeah, women stay at home lah," you know. You can't cry to your parents because, look, at the end of the day, we are all kids and we want to be proud that we have made ourselves successful in front of our parents, right? You can't cry to your board. They're investing in you, so you must always be confident. So who do you cry to? Cry to your friends. Okay, yeah, great. Friends are there for you to laugh with and to get your stress away from, but then they're all at the same stage as you. So what they know that you don't? Yes, you can learn from the internet. There's so many recipes for success, but it's recipes, yeah? So you have to know how to plug it into your unique businesses. And you don't know how to do that. Who do you ask to? You write to the author and ask them. They would charge you a consultancy fee. So 5 years into the business, I remember I joined a lot of communities. Of course, you have to pay to join all these communities. Yes, and you learn so many things. You learn from people of other businesses that somehow there's a natural order to things. So different businesses, the more different the business, the better. Because then you learn how people do things and what is the foundation knowledge that you could apply to your business. So that was great. So of course, this is old school lah. We all meet together in a business room, not like what you have now digitally available when you can be in your pajamas and learn something. So yeah, I wish I had this because all of us need our Yoda, someone where we can go to and ask for answers and no judgment. So a note for you, all entrepreneurs out there, plug yourself into a community and ask the answers. Seek and you shall find. Yeah.
Seek and you shall find. Yeah. Yes, community, the power of community over here. So I want all of you to next type 100x. Type 100x. It is a community because, like Adelaine has mentioned, if there was a community back then to support her, you know, it would make things so much easier. It would make your road, your journey here so much smoother. Okay, you have a friend, you know, you have a group of entrepreneurs who understand you and you don't mind crying with each other.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
trial and error now.
Yes, it is. It is trial and error. And
There's someone out there who has been there and done that. So
and
good
can
for you
just
to learn.
point you, right? Point a road for you. Adelaine, so what what is struggle to you? What's the definition of struggle? Do you like struggle? Do you think it's important in the journey of entrepreneurship?
Definitely. The other day, someone asked me about entrepreneurship, and they were like, "Oh, how do you become a successful entrepreneur?" There's no such thing called a successful entrepreneur. You can't be an entrepreneur unless you fail. So the key to it is struggle, because only when times are bad that you realize that suddenly whatever you know is crap, and then you need to learn and have another way of thinking. So to change with times. So because every day it's different. I mean, now I'm in front of a green screen talking to a camera, and supposedly I'm talking to you, and that's very different from what I know. So being an entrepreneur, the struggle is always about adapting to change, learning what you need to learn to change, loving change, and the speed of change. You can't take 5 years to learn something because it will be outdated in 5 years' time. So that's the struggle, but it's good because struggle builds you.
Struggle builds you. I love that. I love that. So many golden nuggets in our conversation here. All right. I think next, everyone just type change, okay? Change. And if you have any questions, please drop it down at the comment box below. If any questions for Adelaine, okay? You want to ask her opinion, ask her advice, leave it at the comment box below. Alfred is saying, learning through failures, learning through struggles. And Vivian has also mentioned, I was a lonely entrepreneur 10 years ago. Yeah, Vivian, that's why community is so important, right? And Alex says struggle builds you. Yep. Elaine says no successful people is ever spared of struggles. That's right. Keep your comments coming in. Keep your question. Drop your question at the box below. Let us know. Ada says the only thing that is constant is change. That's right. The only thing that's constant is change. So Adelaine, back to our conversation again. Sorry. Before that, I think there is a question. There is a question from the floor from Yvonne. And let's answer this. Why, Adelaine? Why automotive industry as a lady or as a girl? Why do you choose this industry?
As a girl or a boy, I think once you have children, the only thing that you want to do with your child is to make sure that they can find their passion and do something that they really love and be happy with, and then build their own lives and their family and be self-sufficient, right? So I chose automotive, I suppose, by accident or by chance, but that's what business is, right? It seems to be all the chance and environment sort of just come to a point and you're there. So I remember, so back in 2002, sorry, that's almost 20 years ago. Oh no, I feel so old. Malaysia has always been the only country in the region having cars, our own cars, and that's something to be really proud of. And then so you have one house with so many cars, and someone needs to fix it. And the technicians who fix it are people, just like you and I, who know how to do something. But why is there such a disparity between doctors and every parent in the world wants their kids to be a doctor, even if the kid hates it? But for people who love to play with cars, I remember seeing kids, they like to break things apart and put things back together, and to make sure that the clock still works after you put things back together. How come they are looked at like, you dirty grease monkey? Why? They know something that you don't. How come you are not giving them the attention or the respect that they should have? So I think I've always been quite communist, and I didn't like that kind of mistreatment to people who are doing an honest job and they're really passionate about their work. So I wanted to do something about it. So set up a college, give them a proper education and qualification, that other people, when they look at them and said that, yeah, I think I don't mind my kid being you. And I'm still passionate about that. It's so don't look at it as automotive. I actually don't know much about cars, but I love education. I love educating the next generation. I love building people so that they can be proud of themselves. So that's my passion.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that part with us. I hope that answered you, Yvonne. And I got another question here from Alfred. I think we somehow touched this a little, but maybe for Adelaine to answer this, how do you manage your spouse and family while you busy hustling? How do you manage your time?
Have a schedule. 9 to 5 is with your office. You really need to shut down after office hours. Don't bring your laptop home. Don't do work at home. It takes a lot of struggles at home. First, that you forgot your priorities, and then you bring work home and play laptop while your spouse is sleeping next to you. That's horrible. So not that I'm not a responsible worker, but I think 9 to 5 is good enough. So yeah, handling that time, being disciplined enough to not play with your phone when you're in bed. Yes, we are all struggling with that, but that's the discipline you need to have to keep everyone happy, including myself. So you need to have time for yourself as well. And whatever your religion is, you need to have time for faith. Because at the end of the day, we come, we go, we need to keep our center strong. So yeah.
All right, thank you so much. But Adelaide, nowadays, because I can still understand when you mentioned about the 9 to 5 in office. Don't bring back your laptop. Don't bring back your work home. But it's a little bit different right now because a lot of us are working from home. So it will be very easy to bring work to home. Okay, so I think Adelaine is away for a moment. Don't worry. Okay, so guys, if you have any question now, please leave it at the comment box below. Okay, leave it at the comment box below. We're going to continue to chat with Adelaine once she is back here again. Okay, leave your questions at the box below. But I think Adelaine is someone that's really very inspiring. Okay, she really inspires women. She inspires me. She's really very successful. Okay, so able to manage her family, able to manage her career. And, if you want to learn all this, guys, please follow our Facebook Live, 100X Entrepreneur Summit. All right, Adelaide is back here again. Yeah, so I was mentioning about nowadays it's MCO.
So the work from home formula, I think there's always a rule to tell you that even if you work from home, you have to have your work table, make sure you take your bath and wear proper clothes first before you start working, so that you know how to break yourself from when you're working and when you're not. When I say working in the office, your table at home is your office. So still set time for it. Working from home is even worse. And you really need to have more discipline, that you don't sleep at your office and then you don't bring your work out from your office. So sorry guys, to be a good entrepreneur, you need to have discipline.
Discipline. That's right. Yeah, I think discipline is important. If you agree, type discipline. Okay, type discipline. Now, that's a question for you. I think this could be our last question here from Wimmel. How did you source for your partner and trusted them?
It's difficult. I told you, many of my branches fail because we have to work with partners, and human relationships are so fragile. You are friends today and tomorrow you're sworn enemies. You're right, you have to trust people. You're going to war, right? And you have all these army and commanders with you, and everybody is carrying a machine gun. And if you don't trust them, they would shoot you in the back. But that happens. That's why you need to have a bunch of advisors who are not there to be your cheerleaders and who tell you, "Ooh, go, you're doing everything great." No, you need a bunch of advisors to tell you what you're doing wrong. That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that you can listen more. So you need to have your set of advisors and choose the right partners. 9 times out of 10 times, your partners will fail you. But the important thing is for you to get up and continue moving. I mean, all of you who have dated or got married, is that your first partner? Probably not.
No.
But I think as adolescents, we charge ourselves to come to do business. We need to not be that spoiled brat teenager who refuse to listen to our parents when they tell you that your friends suck. But you tell your parents, right? No, my friends are the best. And then 5 years later, lah. So yeah, partners, it's your luck. Sorry. Sometimes you share the same passion. Sometimes you grow in separate directions. So marriages happen, fail, but keep at it. Because if you let all these struggles on all these failed relationships, and then you say, okay lah, that's it lah, I'm going to move to a mountain, I move to Batu Caves and hide myself inside, then you stop being an entrepreneur and you're dead.
All right, thank you so much for that. Okay, I know we are short on time right now, but there are 2 more questions, so maybe I'll just pick one. Okay, I'll just pick one last one here. Okay, 1 or 2. I like your pick, Adelaine. 1 or 2.
Okay, I'll answer them as quickly as I can.
Okay, all right then. How do you find vision and direction in the midst of uncertainty?
Vision is what you can really see, that you get something that you can do to solve a problem for others. A vision is not about what you want to do for yourself. So if that's your vision, sorry, it's not strong enough. So its vision is something that you see for other people and you know that you can do that.
All right, hope that answers you, Prince. And another one is from Abdullah. How to change their perception on how they see us. Look at us as a car doctor instead of a grease monkey.
Oh, so you're a technician. Okay. Make sure that you wear white clothes and you know that all the things that they say bad about you, you must have the discipline not to do. So if they call you grease monkey, it's because your hands are always black and you always like to wipe your face and wipe here, and yeah, so don't do that. So change the perception by changing yourself, because you aren't going to change how other people look at you until you can show people that you're a doctor. So yeah, don't overcharge, don't do all the bad things that people think that you do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, it's about the perception, how you put out there. All right, so Adelaine, before we end the session, is there anything else, any last piece of advice you would like to share with all of us here?
Just now you said something about people want to learn about how successful I am now and things like that. Sorry, yeah. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Stay humble, always learn, and never think that you have succeeded. Because if you're too overconfident, you will hit into a hubris. Then you think that, yeah, I'm God. Sorry, yeah. So you have to keep learning, stay humble, always learn. Okay.
Stay humble, keep learning. All right, thank you so much, Adelaine, for sharing all those advice with us here at 100X Entrepreneur Summit. Thank you so much. All the best to you in your future endeavor as well.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone say stay humble, stay humble. Always be ready to learn. Ada says, yes, that's right. Stay humble, always ready to learn. Yeah, thank you so much to Adelaine for joining us here in 100X Entrepreneur Summit. Today's already our 4th day of our summit. I hope that we are all ready for our next session. Okay, I hope all of you are ready for what's coming up next. Awesome advice. Thank you from Ada. Yvonne says, stay humble, keep learning. Leslie says, stay humble. That's right. Janice say. So I hope that all this command that you have actually typed, all this are you're able to learn. Okay, you're able to absorb what Adelaine has shared with us earlier on. So, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to tag your friends in, share this Facebook Live. Okay, share this Facebook Live to as many people as you can out there. All right, share them out. And right now we're gonna go for a pumped up session. You know, after an hour of listening to me, after an hour listening to Alfred, to our guest, I guess it's time for us to do some stretching right now. So we're gonna go for a pump up session right now, and I'm gonna bring out Coach Josephine. So Josephine, she is the first and only female to be awarded the IFBB Pro, which is the International Federation of Bodybuilders in Malaysia. Now, she's a certified body transformation and physique specialist, certified precision nutrition coach, certified Pilates instructor. Now, she's truly passionate about fitness, nutrition, and she conducts classes both online and offline. So, are you guys ready, ladies and gentlemen? Let's welcome Josephine Young.
Hello, welcome everybody to our pop-up session. I want all of you to get up and move around a little bit. Okay, so let's stand up, get off your chair, alright? And then we're going to stand out now. The easy one, we're going to swing your head to the right and left. Yep, just move it around, think of your head. There you go, nice and easy. Yep, nice and soft. Good. Now let's make physical with your both hands to the front, open to the side, front to the side, and then open. Very nice and easy. And a circle, just open your chest, let your shoulders move a little bit more. Let's breathe us from the back to the front, and then back to the front, and the front, and forward, and 4, and 3. Over to the front. Last one. Good. Now let's do drop your head to the side and the right and the left. Right, left, right, left. Yeah, we're doing. Just let your neck move a little bit. Very nice. Now let's move your shoulder right there. Right and the left. So right shoulder, left shoulder, right and left. And then keep moving. And then also bend the knees. Good, very nice. Now let's stretch to the side. Stretch to the other side out. And let your body move around a little bit more. Do the stretch. Good. And then around. Nice. Now let's kick your leg to the front. Kick your leg to the front. So feel your leg stretch. Let your leg move a little bit. Go this side so you can see me. kick and kick, 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 right, left, right and left. Good. Now let's just squat down nice and stand up. Okay, stand and straight, and let's squat that up. Squat and straight, squat and straight. 2 more times. Good. One last one. Very nice. Now let's pull your leg at the back. Do the stretch and your squat and the shish the other side. And then relax and then again reach. Pull your leg at the back and down and then the other side. And then relax. Now take a deep breath and then relax back and again. And then relax. One more time up. And then bend your knees. More time up. And then relax. Good. Alright, nice and easy. We'll move a little bit. You feel much more relaxed after this.
All right, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you. Okay, guys, if you like Joe, please follow her IG, follow her Facebook account. There we go, Jojo Pilates _IFBB_pro, and her Facebook account is Josephine _IFBB pro MY. Okay, follow her, like her. Okay, so make sure you follow and like her, and of course stalk her, stalk all her photos. Okay, thank you so much, Joe. It was exciting, right, guys? If it's exciting, can I have all the likes and love right now? Can I see all the likes and love from you guys? Can you all give me all the likes and love? And let's dedicate this to Coach Josephine right now, to Jojo. Okay. Now, at the same time, please remember to share this Facebook Live. Tag your friends in. As usual, tag 3 friends, 4 friends, 5, 10, okay, 100 friends, as much as you like, okay? And we're gonna get the next speaker. We're gonna get the next speaker in very soon, okay? So another kind reminder for all of you is that today's selfie giveaway, okay, today's selfie check-in, okay, we're gonna do a selfie with your family or with your friends, okay? So just look for your friends, okay, or look for your family members. Take a selfie with them, okay? You can even do a screenshot if you're doing a video call. Take a selfie and post it into your social media account, okay? Post it in your social media account. Hashtag 100x Summit, okay? 100x Summit. Your Facebook, your Instagram account. Make sure it's public and make sure you include the hashtag 100x Summit, all right? 100x Summit. Okay, remember today's theme is friend or family, okay? Friend or family. Yeah. Join, everyone, like and join, okay? Alfred says, yo, Jojo. Starting to rap already. Yo, Jojo. Okay, so are we all ready? And also, guys, right after this speaker session, there will be a Facebook giveaway. So you have any questions, leave it to the end. The speaker will be opening up for Q&A sessions. And of course, we are going to do a Facebook Live giveaway to all of you as well. Now, I like to ask your opinion, okay? I like to ask all of your opinion. What do you think about self-love? You know, what is self-love? Do you think it's important? Do you guys practice self-love? Okay, let me know in the comment box below. Self-love. Is it important? Is it being neglected? I think in Asia country, in Malaysia especially, self-love has been, it's not something that we usually talk to, especially to our parents. So I remember that a few years ago, I was not very happy with my own height. Okay, to be true to all of you, maybe from virtually, you can't really see how tall I am. So I'm not very pleased with my height, okay? So I felt that I am virtually challenged, and as an MC, especially if I were to go to big stages out there, I can't compete with other MCs who are much more taller than me, people out there who has longer legs. So I felt that it was a disadvantage for me, and then I started to put on very, very high heels, okay, those very tall high heels, 5 inches every single time I go for events. Okay, I still do so right now, okay, but I felt that, you know, I felt at the time I was so short. I couldn't compete with people like them. Other MCs are so tall. I don't look good. I don't look great. But then I realized after doing different events, it all boils back down to myself, how confident I am to myself. It doesn't matter how tall I am, okay? It doesn't matter how I look, but if I were to be able to connect with my audience, they can feel me, okay? If I were able to make sure the whole flow runs smoothly, it doesn't matter at all, right? It doesn't matter at all how tall, how short I am. Okay, so I guess today we are here to talk about self-love, this topic, and I'm not the right person to talk this with you guys because I'm still learning. I'm still learning to accept myself. I'm still learning to love myself even more. So the key here is, I think self-love is a very important key to maintain our healthy lifestyle, and how we should actually love ourselves play a very important role. So today we're going to invite a coach, okay, a speaker from Australia. She's a self-love transformation coach and self-love entrepreneur speaker and a guest podcaster. Ladies and gentlemen, she's here to present a topic, Kickstart to Self-Love. Please join me to welcome Kimberly Cook.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm a self-love transformation coach and
Hi.
entrepreneur, and it is my passion to be able to help people heal their hearts, release emotional baggage, and live their best life. So many people are talking about self-love these days, and so many people are saying, yes, that's what I need, that's what I want, but they don't know where to start and they don't know what to do. Self-love is about creating and building a new relationship with yourself. It's about choosing you before choosing others. And I really look forward to showing you how I can help you kickstart your self-love.
Let's welcome Kimberly Cook, all the way from Australia.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi. I feel
All right,
very
I'm going to
privileged.
pass the stage over to you right now.
Okay, thank you. Self-love is a really big thing right now. So many people are, talking about self-love, but I've known about self-love for a very long time. And, during the pandemic, it's been a widespread thing that, being isolated and, stuck in home with, with a family or with a husband, that doesn't make you feel good. My self-love journey has been about 47 years, but now continuing. So I'm here today to show you how to kickstart self-love. Many people think that depending on why you don't love yourself, it could be something really bad happened to you, or it could be a relationship problem, domestic violence, abuse, emotional abuse. And mine started from a very young age from my mother. And so I grew up making sure that I did what I was told and lived by her boundaries and everybody else's. And I discovered that she set me up to fail as I got older, and I did not know how to say no to people. And, I was constantly fobbed off, and I was constantly told, things like I was never going to be a good mother. And in fact, I've got 4 kids and I'm a great mum. So, that said. So it depends on many things as to why, and as Vivian said, it was, she felt very self-conscious because she was, short. And like she said, it doesn't matter how short you are. If you, it doesn't matter what you look like. But in this day and age, everything is, about how good you look, and, you're not tall enough, you're not skinny enough. And, we're all very self-conscious about things like that. And so what we need to do is, evaluate what part of us do we not have self-love. We can walk around smiling and be happy, but if we feel inside sadness, anxiety, depression, that can eat away at you. And a lot of problem of not having self-worth or, self-esteem and self-love is because we do not have a good relationship with ourselves. And that is usually because of somebody else or something else that has happened. So if we can just have a look at my slides, I just want to know who has any issue about, do you live a life of happiness, like you look like you're happy, but do you feel like there's something missing in your life, that you're not living true to yourself? We have to, dig deep sometimes. A lot of people told me during my self-love journey, when I was in my deepest depression, I actually isolated myself for 3 years. So, COVID wasn't really a big shock to me. When my 2 older kids were younger, I holed myself up in my home for about 3 years. And in fact, I even had my shopping delivered to me. And I just couldn't face the world. And so for me it took me a long time to get out of that. And just to share a little bit of backstory about that is I had been through 2 domestic violence relationships, and I also had a mother that was very controlling. And then as I was in my last domestic violence relationship, I had a stillbirth. And then I actually went on to have another one. So I had 2. So I had to deal with a little bit more trauma and emotional abuse that was, not my fault. It, wasn't anybody's fault, but, this thing happened to me. And so I felt really bad about myself, and I felt a failure as a woman to have a healthy child. And both of my children that I lost, they had water on the brain, and, it was just nature. But that didn't matter because, I made it feel like I was the failure. And so then on top of that, I had not a very good relationship with my mother. And then she fell in love with my husband. And then she tried to take my children, and then she tried to send me crazy. So when I held myself hostage for 3 years inside my home, I didn't feel too good about who I was and where I had come from. So I did a lot of work, and I've done a lot of work, and I found that, going for a walk and meditation, even medication is not what I needed to love who I was. I needed more, and I didn't know what that was. And I thought, I just need someone to come and fix me. Like, just, oh yeah, medication, take that, it's going to fix me. No, it didn't. I wanted someone to come away and take away my problems. And I didn't understand, even though I had tried to do self-development, I tried to put a smile on my face, I tried to pretend I was okay, I didn't do the inner work. And I didn't do the things that I needed to do to actually breathe and let go of all this emotional baggage, because I carried around for a long time that I was a horrible daughter, and why didn't my mum love me? And so I lived to the constraints of everybody else. So just go through the slides. And I used to, how can I do that? Okay. There we go. Now I can see. Just trying to turn the page. Oh, I'm not sure how to do that. Anyway. So what There we go. So I always used to sit there and think, like, what would my life look like if I could just change something, change the way I lived my life? I knew all these things that I knew all these things that I wanted. I knew what I didn't want, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't ask for it. I couldn't, I could dream it, but I didn't know how to move forward and actually get results that stuck. So I soon learnt, can we change? Oops. Not sure what's going on. Anyway. So I used to have these dreams that I would be something. I would be someone. And so self-love is one of the hardest things to actually do, because when we say we're going to do something for ourselves, we believe that we shouldn't, because we've been conditioned and controlled by others on, how we should think and behave and live. You can't wear that and you can't do that, and that's impossible, and and then the self-abuse, because we can talk to ourselves, and that is actually the worst part of not loving who you are, because you're constantly telling yourself, I'm too fat, I'm too short, I'm too tall, I'm this, I'm that. And these are usually things that, we can't help. And so to take control back of our life, you're going to displease people. You're going to, when you've been a people pleaser all your life, like myself, when I started to say no, people used to get really like, phew, and I'd be like, well, and I'd feel guilty. And I soon learned that, okay. So I'd give in to the guilt, and then they'd get what they want, and then I'd feel really bad about myself, but I would do it because I thought that, then they would, reciprocate something back to me. And so I was always yearning for this people pleasing, that someone would actually genuinely care back. And I soon realized that not everybody's like that. And so self-love is actually learning to talk to yourself better. It is mindset to a certain degree, but when you're dealing with trauma, or you're living with an abuser, or, you can't say what you want to say, like you really want to say it, and you can't, it's the self-talk inside your head that, tells you not to, because, we're fear of repercussions. We're fearful of what's going to happen and what are they going to say. And so we don't. We just continue to please everybody and not please ourselves. So by talking to yourself better, you're allowing yourself to think about what it is you really want. I was always told that I was stupid and that I was good for nothing, and that my husband didn't deserve me, and my children deserved a better mother. And this was from my own mother. And so you could imagine the self-talk that I had in my head. I constantly told myself I wasn't good enough, I was a bad mother, and, and blah, blah, blah. And so, it's up to us to teach others how to treat us and how we want to be treated. Because if we leave it up to other people are going to take away our shine. They're going to take away who we are authentically. I've always known I'm a really nice person. I'm kind, I'm generous. And I thought that, people could see that. Whether they could or not, they didn't show that. So, it's really hard to even come to that conclusion that, we can walk around all day thinking, I feel, we know in the back of our mind that something's not right, that we're unhappy. And so we really have to acknowledge it. And when we can really pull it out deeply, we can acknowledge. So if we can just keep going with our slides. So self-love is learning how to set, implement, and stick to boundaries. Now, when I work with people, the first thing that we do is we set a foundation and boundaries. And so boundaries can vary between who you need to set boundaries with. So you may need to set different boundaries with your siblings, to your friends, to your family, and then you have to learn how to navigate that. When to say yes, when to say no, when to compromise, because even when you say no, oh, I can't do it at that time, but, you know, I could do it here. No, that's not good enough. It has to be that time. And I believe that people who do that to other people are narcissists. And unfortunately, in this world, there are so many, and usually they are the ones, because that's what happened with me. I had 3 narcissists in my life that really made me miss out on many, many years of my life not being able to live myself true to who I was and who I wanted to be. So self-love is becoming also more self-aware. So when you become more self-aware, and these are the moments where something happens and you tell yourself, okay, I didn't like that, or that's really not very nice, or someone hurt your feelings. Being self-aware is acknowledging that and then doing something about it. And self-awareness, when you become more self-aware, lets you help ground those boundaries, because you're like, no, you know what? And when you say no to somebody and they don't like it, then you've done your job for yourself. Because whether they like it or not that you said no, I mean, we've all had one of those friends where you do everything for them and you do it. And yeah, I'll pick you up. Yeah, I'll do this. Yeah. And then when you want it back, you don't get that reciprocation. It doesn't come back to you. So when you become self-aware, then that's when you can stick and set and create boundaries with certain people. I have certain boundaries with certain friends on different levels. And so that's where you get to navigate. And once you can navigate that, that actually makes you feel good, because instead of saying no and feeling guilty, you can say no. And when you start the process, you're still going to feel guilty, but you're going to feel a lot better the more power that you give. It gives you power. It gets you to take your life back. No, I'm not going to do that for you. You're not going to treat me like that. So again, it goes back to how we need to show people, because if we constantly say yes, we're showing people that it's okay, and it's not okay. So creating a vision of how you want your future to look like and bringing that wish to life. So you can't do any of this until you can set boundaries, because you can wish all you like the future, and unless you have the guts to go no to that person and no to that person, and also ask for what you want. We all think that nobody understands that, where we are, but we all have a different story. So this is where creating a better relationship with yourself, because when you can acknowledge that you need to set boundaries with certain people, then you become more aware of other people. You could even go to a shop somewhere and a stranger will have an attitude or feel intimidating. And that could immediately, if you already have, a lack of self-doubt and self-worth, that can immediately affect you. And this is a stranger who has nothing to do with, your life. So creating a better relationship with yourself is also learning to let go of those sort of things and being, that's your problem. And it can be really, really hard. One thing about self-love that I have discovered is that you can't do it on your own. And therapy doesn't always work, because they want to go live back in the past. and we don't want to always go live in the past, because we need to move forward. We need to change our beliefs. We need to, you know, when someone says like, "Oh, you're stupid," and you be like, I'm not stupid. I'm actually quite smart, or, you know, I'm kind. And usually it's those people who don't have love for themselves, or they're just narcissists and they just don't care and they're just out to use you. And this is where your self-awareness comes in, because you can, once you become aware, you can spot them a mile away. You can spot them. And when you're vulnerable, you can't spot them. And then that's where you might have one after the other of people, why people treat me so bad? Why do people do this to me? And it's because we're not actually self-aware. We're not looking for the red flags. We're not sticking to boundaries. We don't have any boundaries. So how can we? Because these people encroach and push your boundaries. And when you have a voice and you go, you know, and say your bit, then they'll put you down for saying your bit or having your own opinion, or, you know, I like yellow. Why do you like yellow? I just like yellow. No, you can't. Like, in a context, that's what it could be. Anything. It could be like, you know, your parent telling you, oh, I want you to do this, and you're like, but I don't want to do that. I want to be this, and they're like, no, you can't do that. And so, you know, we can grow up and live boundaryless. And that's because we then, okay, well, they won't let me do what I want to do, so I have to do what they want to do. And when you do that, even from a young child and through your teenage years, that can have just detrimental on the way you live your life and the people that you choose to have around you. So self-awareness is, and all these things complement, but boundaries are first, because that's your foundation where you can build your self-awareness. You can start to build your future. You can start to say, yes, this is what I want. But you can't do it on your own. It's hard. It is so hard. I wasted so many years doing it on my own. If I just knew that I needed to set boundaries and I needed to do this, and I had someone to hold my hand when something went wrong, and when I really needed to talk to you, I needed, you know, you can have a best friend, but I needed a best friend who had walked in my shoes and understood, because my friends from when I was younger didn't have parents or a parent like I did. So I lived my life through a lot of fear, self-doubt, blame, self-sabotage, which is your self-abuse. That's your worst enemy, is listening to yourself, because words are very powerful. Words are very believable. And so we can continue this crazy self-talk to the point where we just don't live our life the way we should. And we only get one life. And not a lot of this is not got anything to do with business, because business people can be really successful and really good at what they do, but they can have unresolved issues from childhood or relationships. And so they can function really well, and they're really clever and they're really smart in the way they have their business. But if you're not happy inside, then that just, you're missing out on that greatness of what you can do. So self-love is also trusting yourself. I never trusted myself, even though my gut would tell me I need to not do this, or I need to get out of this relationship, or I need to. So I never trusted myself, because I was like, what if this happens? Oh my God, what if? And what we do is we think of all the bad things that can happen. But when you're in your comfort zone, it's horrible. When you step outside your comfort zone, it's going to be horrible too, because it's the unknown. But it's the unknown that is where the sun shines. And it's not that they say the grass is greener on, the grass is not greener on the other side. In a relationship, that's really not true. But with yourself, it actually is, because when you're living in this fearful, depressive, anxious state, and it depends on what level. Mine was quite severe, so some people don't suffer that. Some people just need a little bit of a little bit of a kick in the butt, and to set them on that right path. And so trusting yourself, trusting what you know. But it's hard to bring that up and go, you know what, enough is enough and I need to do this. So we'll keep going. The next slide. So do you need to know how to love yourself after loving others more? Because that's what we do. We love others more than we love ourselves. So my mantra is, I love you, but I love me more. I will do this for you, but not if this, or this. I could do that for you, but that doesn't suit me. I can do it depending on what it is. So we don't do that because we love others more. When we find a partner, we just give our whole self to them thinking we're going to get it all back and it's going to come back in tenfold. And it doesn't, because everybody loves differently. And so what we do is we love others so much more than ourselves that they become complacent with you. They will, you live a certain way for a period of time, and then when you start to voice up, they'll be like, hang on a minute, that's not how you were, but you know, you were too scared to, you know, say your bit, or you did at the start of a relationship, but then it turns into that eventually you can't say what you want. And so that is where self-love starts to decline and we give our love to someone else. And in the end, from experience, even with my own mother, is it really was just an emotional attachment. I didn't love her, but I felt obliged to her. And so, you know, the next thing is if you've suffered months or years of emotional abuse. And emotional abuse doesn't have to be harsh. It could just be little put downs or things like, you know, so when I left school, I became a hairdresser, and during my hairdressing career, I won this hairdressing competition, and I was like so proud of myself and I was so excited. And I went home and I told my mum, and she was like, that's great. And off she went and changed the subject. There was no, you know, there was no hugs. There was no like, I'm proud of you. There was just nothing. And so then I was just like, okay, wow. So it's little things like that. So then I started to think, oh, okay, well, she's not happy for me. So my self-abuse started from that emotional abuse, because it's emotional abuse when you treat someone badly without disrespect. That is emotional abuse, full stop, period. And it starts in the schoolyard, definitely. I have 12-year-old twin daughters, and every day after school, I have to educate them on their boundaries and other children not encroaching on them, other children being mean and nasty, because that's what children do. And so this is where it, you know, creates a lot of like anxiety in children. And it's going to have repercussions as they get older. So a lot of the time, you know, do you feel worthless, confused, lonely? We can have lots of people around us, but we feel lonely, confused. I know what I need to do, but I don't know how to do it. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? And again, living your life to please others. And so after a while, you're like, I don't really even know who I am anymore, because you're not the same person. You'll never be the same person. And how do you find the person that you're supposed to love to be you? And so then it becomes very confusing. And so again, it's if you're stuck and overwhelmed. And overwhelm can stop you from doing anything, because when you're overwhelmed, you overthink, fears kick in, and your brain is a primal thing. So when you are fearful about doing something, challenging yourself, and you're scared, like, oh, what's going to happen, you know? Like, I won't jump out of an airplane because I think I'm going to die. I probably won't, but I may do. But it's overwhelm. It's fear. Fear of saying yes to you, fear of asking, or fear of leaving, or any fears like that. Okay, we'll just keep going. Self-love is a very complex. People will say to me, oh, so I did a bit of self-love and got my hair done the other day and had a facial, and I'd be like, okay, so that's self-care, and you should. And I call those things rewards. Those sorts of things, going on a holiday and relaxing. Yes, that is self-love, but that's actually self-care. It's rewarding your life, rewarding yourself. You could go and get your hair done and come home and your partner goes, that looks great. What did it do? It didn't fix anything. It didn't fix how you felt about yourself. And I call those Band-Aid fixes, if you're going to call them self-love. So that's self-care, looking after yourself, your hygiene, yes, you can have your mental health and go for a walk and get a little bit of clarity. But if you don't know what to do with that clarity, then you're gonna stay stuck. So, like I said, I used to think that someone was going to come along with a magic wand and tap me on the head and go, all your pain's gone away. Now you have this abundance of love for yourself. And it never came and it never happened. And I was just, when's someone going to fix me? And I didn't realize that even though I tried, it didn't work. I didn't work because I wasn't willing to open myself to new ways of thinking. I wasn't open to the fact that my mother, who put me on this earth, didn't care. Now I'm all cool with it because I've done the work. I don't allow her to control any part of my life anymore, and that's a good thing. So, what I did, here's the thing, is I lived in victimhood. Poor me. Poor me. And we don't do that intentionally. We really don't. We do that because we're so used to the self-abuse that we do. And so we live in victimhood and we live in the past. Oh, if that didn't happen, this wouldn't happen. But it happened. And this is, why me? Why anybody? We all have a story. Even you guys all out there, you all have your own story. No one's life is any, more valuable than someone else. But we all have things that happen to us. It's just you have to learn how to deal with that. And to deal with that, we need self-love, because self-love is mental brain training. And we'll get into that more anyway. So if you were willing to take responsibility for your own problems, I was not willing to take responsibility for my own problems. I just used to think, this happened to me. This is my life. I'm just going to die miserable because that's how it was supposed to be. And, even though my mother fell in love with my husband and I sold our house and we moved. And then I had never spoke to my mum again. That was 16 years ago. But what happened was after that was when I isolated myself for 3 years. I was an emotional wreck because I didn't know how to decipher my anger and the resentment and the fear. And, there were days where I would just cry and I couldn't even function. And so I lived in the past. I just could not see past it. And even though I had a beautiful husband who stuck by me and knew my mum was crazy, and I had beautiful children that loved me and adored me and needed me, I didn't care. I really, at that time, I didn't care because I didn't love me. I didn't love who I was. I thought I was all these things that I had been told all my life. that I wasn't worthy. I wasn't worthy to my husband. I wasn't worthy to my children. So don't be happy. Be sad. Be miserable, because that's all you deserve. And so that's what I told myself until I realized that that's not okay. And I was teaching my children really bad emotional habits. I was teaching them that this is how you're supposed to feel about yourself. This is how, I'm going to treat you, because I'd be crying about my mom and, they'd be like, Mummy. And I was like, oh my God, like they're seeing me just cry all the time. So eventually I started to become more self-aware and thought, oh my God, if I don't change this, I'm going to set my own kids up to fail as well. And that didn't mean that I didn't love them, because I would never treat them like my mum treated me. But I was emotionally abusing myself. So therefore I was emotionally not present with them as much as what I should have been. But I am now, because I have a fabulous relationship with all my children, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm really sort of mad at myself that I didn't do it a lot earlier, but I didn't have the help and I didn't know what to do. So now I live the fulfillment that I want for myself. Starting out as a self-love coach, there was a whole new different fears and set of like, oh, I'm not good enough. But I was okay with that, because if I failed, failure wasn't really an option. But if I failed, I was still okay with who I was. I just wanted to do this because I don't want anybody to feel the way I felt for such a long time, when I know that if I held them by the hand and when they had a problem or an issue arise, that they had someone to come and talk to, that they had someone to come and say, oh my God, this just happened, what do I do? We can have best friends that do that, but they don't always give us the best advice. And if they haven't walked in our shoes, they're not going to know. So when we live in fear, we continue to please others, because then we want them to, because we feel that if we just please them, they're just going to love us that little bit more. But that's not what happens. Not to everybody anyway. Some people are lucky enough to have a good support system. I had no one. I had no one. And so I was my own support system. And my poor husband had to put up with me. So let's keep going. I hope some of this resonates with you, with you guys. I hope you have lots of questions to ask at the end. And it's really not, self-love is hard, but it's not that hard when you have someone that that can help you. It could be one tiny little thing that's just, you can't, it could be one little thing that is not resolved. And sometimes we can be unhappy but not know why. And that's because we haven't gone deep enough to find that root cause of, why do I feel like that? I mean, I used to compare myself to other women and other girls when I was younger. And, even now at 50, I still have to train my brain to not compare myself, to not worry about what I look like, who I am, how I come across, because that's okay. Not everybody's going to like me, and I don't like everybody. So that's okay. But I accept that. It used to make me fearful, so fearful I wouldn't even walk out my front door. So the fact that I'm sitting here talking to some beautiful people around the world who may want to hear what I have to say, just to help validate, because we all need this validation. And this is why we want our abusers. Like, I wanted my mum for many, many years to come and say sorry to me. Sorry, I did that. But that was never going to happen. So we're always looking for that validation. And when we're looking for validation, we can't let go of the trauma or the emotional abuse or those feelings, because we feel if we let go, it never happened. And so therefore, oh no, if I let it go. So we carry it, and we carry it on our shoulders and this baggage, and we move forward through life. And emotional baggage is heavy. Even the smallest little bit of emotional unresolved baggage can be heavy. And when you can lift that layer by layer, depending on, the depth of your trauma, when we do that, it on, you know, also how long it takes you to get to where you want to be and how dedicated you are. I was dedicated because I was watching my children suffer under the way I thought about myself and the relationship that I had with myself. And so when I worked on the relationship with myself, I was more present for my children. I was more present for my husband. So it's very important, and this is why you need to do it. And you'll see that you're the solution. You are the only solution. You know, it's like, no one else is going to come and fix you. You have to do it. You have to accept what's gone wrong and what's happened and work through it and push hard at your own pace, but with someone that can help you, because I couldn't have done it. Okay, so again, why should you listen to me? So I've told you, yes, I'm a 50-year-old wife, a mother to 4, and I've lived 30 years hating who I was. And now I have a step-by-step program, which, like I explained to you, starts off with boundaries as your foundation. Because if you don't know how to say no, you will find it so hard to move forward. But I'm telling you, saying no is great for your soul when you don't want to do something. We've all done something for someone and gone, okay, I've got no choice. I have to say yes. And then you do that for someone and they're off happy and you're not happy. And so 16 years it took me to learn this. And I don't want anybody to spend and waste 16 years of their life not knowing how to articulate their emotions and hiding from the world for who they are supposed to be, because we're all supposed to be somebody and we're all allowed to be ourselves. And that's the thing, is people don't want you to be who you are. So yeah, let's keep going. I hope some of this makes sense. Okay, so we know, does anyone self-sabotage? And I don't mean self-harm. I mean, yes, that's a thing. I didn't self-harm that way. I self-harmed and self-sabotaged by drinking and doing nothing and emotionally abusing myself. So that's what I mean by self-sabotage. But none of it was my fault. None of it was my fault. Okay, yes, I made bad choices, but I was set up to fail as a child and a teenager and then an adult. And so I had to learn all these things that, you know, my mum should have told me. So, yeah, we can keep going. So, yeah, I don't want to see others suffer. So I've already gone through all these slides because I'm talking. Yeah, can we keep going? Next one. And the other thing too is I used to get blamed for everything. So I thought everything was my fault. So therapy, medication, alcohol, even though I was really curious about self-development, you know, I was a hairdresser. Okay, so maybe this is why I love to teach people how to self-love, because when I was a teenager, I was a hairdresser and I loved to make people look beautiful and I'd feel good. And so now I do it on a much deeper level with what I do. And I want people to have a self-love experience. I don't want it to be traumatic. And, you know, I used to go to the therapist and I'd walk out of the therapist and I would be like feeling worse than what I did when I walked in, because I'd be like, I just talked for 45 minutes about my problems, but they didn't have time to give me a solution because there's only 45 minutes. And now I'm not going to see her for another 3 weeks. And I found it very clinical and no one understood where I'm from. So that's why I wanted to create a self-love experience for people, because I want to build trusting and loyal relationships. I love my clients, and my clients many of them have told me, and it just melts my heart, that, you know, no one's ever believed in them before. No one's stood by them and told them that it's okay and to work with them. And that it's okay to be themselves, but they don't know who they are. So I help them find who they are, and I believe them. I believe in all of you, that if you are missing something in your life, you all have the ability to find it. If you search how, or have, you know, some sort of, you know, in business, it's step by step by step. Well, I've created a step by step by step program to help people how to self-love. So again, we'll keep going. So yeah, boundaries, self-awareness. What do you want for your future? I mean, you have to ask yourself, what is it that I want to achieve? Where do I want to live, and where do I want to travel to? I used to think of all these things, but never did anything about it. So let's keep going. And I want to see people happy. I used to fake happiness for so long, and I hated it. And now I genuinely want to see people happy. So yes, here's who I am not. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. And I don't claim to be any of these. So if you have a mental illness, or you feel that you need medical treatment, then I always advise, because some people will come to me and I say to them, I can't help you. You're not there yet. You're not ready to let go, and you haven't had that epiphany yet. And so you can't help anyone. I couldn't. And I had that epiphany. And it wasn't until I had that epiphany that someone could help me. And I didn't believe that I was actually mentally ill. I just didn't love who I was, and I didn't know how to fix that. So yes, so I tried all the above, and I found everything really impersonal, and not enough time with or ongoing support. And that's the main thing. My clients can message me at any time. I've got this problem. Oh my God, I've just had like an anxiety attack, and I'll just walk them through it and talk them through it and help them manage these emotions, because this creates emotional intelligence. And when you're emotionally intelligent, because we can all be smart about something, but if you're not emotionally intelligent, you're just going to suffer. So we need to compartmentalize. Where's our anger coming from? Why am I angry? My kids always say to me now, Mum, you never get angry. And I'm like, I get angry. I just don't react in the way that I used to, or the way that is normal people do. So I choose to respond, and I try and articulate my emotion very quickly, which is what I teach my clients to do. So yes, and the other thing too is I just felt like a number when I was with a therapist. I really did. I felt like they didn't really care about me. They didn't really care about my, oh, you got a problem? Yep. Okay. Talk about it. Yep. Does that feel better? Okay. Off you go. And that's how I felt. And so I didn't want that. So I wanted a consistent relationship with someone that I could trust. And I eventually found that person, and they were the ones that kicked me out the butt and said, this is what you need to do. And so I did it. And here I am now, and I'm helping others do the same. And I love it. And I hope that something that I have discussed today resonates with you, makes you have an epiphany or clarity, or go, oh, yes, I can do that. Or yes, I need to set boundaries with so-and-so. Yes, I'm going to do that. And if that you can do that and that makes you feel great, then I'm happy. All right, so we'll keep going. Okay, so all the things that I have overcome in my life is anxiety, depression, domestic violence, narcissistic parental abuse. And then I lived with shame and fear, emotional addictions. And then I had to deal with the stillbirth traumas twice. And yes, I have had suicidal thoughts. Although I still didn't believe that I was that mentally ill, I just felt hopeless and I felt lost. So, and shame. I used to be so shamed of my mother. I was so embarrassed by her, and that made me feel bad about who I was, because I was like, oh, gee, I'm related to her. I mean, and not all people have mothers like I do, but there are many. But it doesn't matter what, it doesn't matter who created the lack of self-love and the lack of self-esteem. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but it doesn't matter how you got there. It all feels the same. It doesn't matter what country you live in, what your culture is, or whatever, because I've learnt by doing what I do that the symptoms of self-love, of not loving yourself, are all the same. They're all the same. We carry this. And so the procedure, the process to correct that is the same, because we're all humans and we all have feelings, and, you know, all our stories are different, but where we are is the same. So we'll keep going. Yeah. Okay, so what does self-love even mean? People think, here we go, people think, oh, that means you're just going to love yourself and then, you know, whatever. I was like, no, that's not what self-love is. Self-love doesn't mean, it means loving yourself, but, you know, when you have that friend or that person and you go, oh, gee, don't they love themselves? And that's usually because they're arrogant, and you can see the arrogance and the ignorance, and, you know, that they regard themselves at a higher level than us other mere mortals. So that's not what loving yourself. Self-love and loving yourself are two different things, because when you love yourself, you're kinder, and you don't have to lose that kindness. Okay. I can't move my slides, so you'll have to bear with me. Because we've moved through pretty fast, actually. So I had a lady the other day say to me, like, oh, if I say no and put up a boundary, doesn't that mean, doesn't that mean that I'm being mean? And I'm like, no. You're not mean. If you choose to say no to things that you don't want to do, it doesn't mean that you're mean. It means that you care about yourself enough not to do something that someone wants from you, especially if it's a friend. You're like, oh, here we go again. Oh, I'm going to have to do it. And you feel really bad, and they make you feel really bad. So that's false. You're not going to be mean. I'm actually even more loving and generous and kind by the self-love that I have. It's just that I'm very careful who I allow that to get from me. Okay. Just reading some of your comments. Yes, regret. I'm just reading in Arthur. Regret. Yes, we can all regret. I don't really regret anything, because I guess when I look back, it's, you know, who I am now. But yeah, I think my regret would be not doing it sooner, and not listening to myself sooner, and having that conviction within myself more than I do pleasing others. It definitely is peace within yourself. Arrogance and ignorance are higher than thou attitude. Yes. Yes. I agree. I took my daughter to school this morning and talked to her teacher. They've just started back, and I didn't like the way she spoke to me. She was very arrogant and ignorant, and I was just like, Now, normally that would have bothered me, but it didn't bother me because I was just like, well, okay. So can we keep going or? Yes. Well, Arthur says the attitude, also the signs of the lack of self-love. Yes, but you will find that most of those people who are ignorant and arrogant are the ones that are narcissistic. And yes, they do not love themselves. But if you look at the meaning of narcissist, it means they're actually in love with their reflection. So they're actually, they believe that they're better than thou. And also, I could give you so many examples. I can spot a narcissist away. And it's not that you don't want to help them. Those sorts of people they think that they do nothing wrong. And so when that ignorance and that arrogance is, yes, a lot of self-doubt about who they are, but they won't acknowledge that. They just, they cover it up. And for some reason or other, narcissists still attract to be popular. I don't know why. Because they're good at making themselves look good, that they're nice people. But it's behind closed doors or when other people aren't around. So yes, it's not loving yourself, because those people who are arrogant and walk around loving themselves, yes, they lack self-love, but more than likely you'll find that if you tell them and they just go, nah, you're crazy, you're silly, I don't believe you, then 99.9% of the time they are a narcissist and you can't fix them. So we only can fix ourselves when we want to. And that is the core of my purpose, because I don't want to fix anybody that doesn't want to go, you know what? Yeah, I actually do that. Or, yeah, you know what? I was wrong. And ignorant and arrogant people will never admit that they're wrong. An inner plea, inner peace, yes, because it's releasing emotional baggage, and that's where peace comes from. And you can't heal your heart if you don't do the brain training. If you don't, so people think that, like someone's going to come along and tap them on the head and they're going to be better. But brain training is like, okay, so some people can self-love by, if they're feeling overweight and they want to diet and they lose weight and then they look good and then they feel good, they've actually gone through this different process because they've shown their resilience and they've done something to see the results and actually, psychologically changes how they feel about themselves. And so if you say, yes, I want to self-love, yes, I want to change, yes, but I don't know what to do, it can be like, I used to read all these self-development books, but I didn't really put anything into action. So it's a bit like someone who wants to lose weight and they go and buy a diet and they read the diet and they buy the food, but they don't eat the food, or they don't make the food following the recipe, or they don't do their exercising, So if you don't do it, nothing works. So it'd be like buying all that and then going, oh, well, that diet didn't work. It's the same with self-love. If you can have all these ingredients that you need and all these things, but if you don't do the work, you're not going to get the results. And so that is where what did you do to overcome all those by yourself? Okay, Prince Dudley, what did I do to overcome all these by yourself? Okay, so I was always a little bit resilient, and I was a little bit as a younger person, if someone said to me, oh, you can't do that, I'd be like, yeah, go watch me. But then over the years of just life, yes, things got pretty hectic, and my sister is a completely different person than me, and getting over it by myself was really, really hard. I couldn't do it, and I didn't do it until I found a mentor and a coach myself that had been through having a narcissistic mother, because I didn't know it was even a thing until I was 36 years old. I did not even know. I just thought my mum was controlling and a bitch, if I can say that. I just thought, oh yeah, she's a bit cray and whatever. I didn't realize the depth to that I needed to do. And so yeah, it wasn't until I'd been through therapy. So it wasn't until I found someone that said, Kimberly, like, I can help you. And I was like, really? Yeah, I can help you, but this is what you're going to need to do. And they broke it all down for me. They said, right, we need to do this first, and then we need to do this, and then we need to do this. And when I was doing it, I was like, oh my God, this is actually much easier. Also the process of, I had to let go of that emotional attachment with my mum. And so that was really hard, but that was a bit like grieving. It was like grieving a death that didn't really happen. So it was really hard. I don't believe that you can actually get through all of this without help, but consistent help. Like, I was in touch with my coach mentor on a daily basis until I started to, it was like getting on my bike and I was riding, and then I was riding fast. I'm releasing all these emotions and baggage because there was all these, the negative self-talk that I had so ingrained in myself that, she helped me let go. It didn't happen overnight, and it didn't happen quickly. It depends on what level your trauma is and what level your lack of self-love is, as to how quickly you can accomplish that. But I don't recommend doing it by yourself because it's overwhelming. It's like, oh yeah, I need self-love because, like Vivian said at the intro, self-love is a thing now. We're talking about self-love and all that. There was no such thing as self-love when I was growing up. It was considered selfish. Putting yourself first was considered selfish. And so, yeah, it's not selfish. Mm-hmm. It's not selfish, and it's not. It doesn't hurt to say yes to you. That's the most important thing. You're saying, yes, I need help. And yes, I can do this.
Not to be afraid to ask for help, right?
Just
All right.
I'm going to put my glasses on. I can't see. Oh, now I can see the questions.
All right, I think we have some questions now from the floor.
Okay.
We're going to put it up and see. Kimberly is still us here. She can help us to answer some of the questions. We've got one from Prince. So, Prince, what did you? So, there's a question here for Kimberly. What did you do for
Does
you to
anyone
overcome?
feel they it resonates with them?
Sorry, Kimberly, we're having some. I think we are having some technical issue with you right
I'm
now.
not
I
the
think
only
the line
person in the
is.
world that feels like this. I'm
All
not
right,
the only
Kimberly, are you still with us here?
person in the world that suffers this. And so
All right,
being
okay, let's
even
give a
like,
moment.
I'm so grateful for being invited here.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, Kimberly, would you like to answer a question from the floor right now? Okay, so I think, yeah, Kimberly, are you back with us?
I just, when I met Alfred, I just thought this was just a great way to absolutely, because we don't want to, because it's a sign of weakness. It's it's like,
All right, I think Kimberly is having some connection issue right now. Don't worry, she'll be back with us very soon. So at the meantime, if you have any questions for Kimberly, please post it up here at the comment box. Once Kimberly is back, we will be proceeding with the Q&A session. And hopefully we'll be able to answer all of your questions here today. Yes, do apologize for the back-end connection issue we have here today. We'll try to get back to you guys as soon as we can. All right, so thank you so much for all of you for leaving your comments in. I've seen there is also questions from Prince today. Okay, there's a question from Prince. There is Jackie. I think Jackie one is rather a statement than a question. And yeah, thank you so much for tagging, guys. I like what Arthur says. Arrogance, ignorance, and higher than though attitude are also the telling signs of the lack of self-love. So, team, please do let me know when Kimberly is back here. We will put her back in. All right, so Kim has actually answered the Prince question earlier on. So, is there any more questions? If you guys have any questions, just leave it at the comment box. Oh, okay, I'm hearing Kimberly's voice again. Kimberly, are you back with us here already? Hello, Kimberly. Hi. Can you hear me today? Can you hear me right now? Hello, Kimberly. Can you hear me? Okay, I think the connection is still not really smooth right now. Yeah, but great to see you back, Kimberly. It's great to see you. Definitely, it's great to see you. All right, Kimberly, I've got a question actually. Is there any ways?
Hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Ah, you can hear me.
Yes. Is there any ways that we can practice self-love? Kimberly, do you get my question earlier on? Is there any practice that we can use to practice self-love?
Can you hear me?
Kimberly, yes, I can hear you, but I think there is a slight delay. There's a slight delay on the connection. Okay, Kimberly, I think we can't hear you at the moment. We can't hear you at the moment. Don't worry. We will be back again with Kimberly as soon as she reconnects with us again. All right, guys. So remember to tag your friends in. Okay, tag your friends in. Share this live out if you think that this live is something that is beneficial for you, for your friends, for your family members. And we've also got the selfie tag in. Okay, so don't forget our selfie tag in today. The theme is friends and family. Friends and family. Okay. This topic that Kimberly shared with us here today, self-love. Okay, self-love, it's important, it's vital. And I hope that throughout her whole presentation, you are able to pick up a thing or two about self-love. Accepting. I keep on hearing the word accepting from her, so I felt like it's amazing. Okay. So if you have, doubt yourself before, love yourself right now. All right. Love yourself right now. Practice self-love. Okay, so let's see if Kimberly is back with us again. Please give us a moment as we reconnect with Kimberly as soon as we can. So Whaley says, "Hi Whaley, love my blue ruffle top." Okay, Whaley, this is actually black color. Okay, this is actually black color. Maybe from the reflection from the screen it looks blue, but thank you so much, Whaley. Thank you. Now, if you guys have any questions for Kim as well, Kimberly, you can also leave it in the comment box. We will get Kimberly back here again to answer your question. So please do give a moment. Thank you so much for being so patient with us. Thank you so much for still staying with us right now. All right, team, are we able to contact with Kimberly now? All right, so let me just give you guys a brief intro what's happening after this. So we're gonna proceed with the Facebook Live giveaway after the session with Kimberly, and we're gonna proceed with the co-founder session. So our beautiful co-founders are gonna be here joining us in our 100x Entrepreneurs Summit. And they're gonna answer your questions. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be themselves. They're gonna share with us how to be like in 100x community. Okay, so Kimberly is back here again. Maybe let's try. Okay. All right, guys, if whenever Kimberly is back, do let me know. Okay, please put her back into the screen. And after the co-founder session, back to the topic. After the co-founder session, there will be another topic. Okay, there will be another speaker coming up here and join us again. Okay, there will be another speaker. So the next speaker session will be at 4 p.m. Okay, will be at 4 p.m. It's about the topic of podcasting. And we have invited a speaker all the way from New Zealand, Vince Warnock, to join us at 4 p.m. and our Facebook Live 100x Entrepreneurs Summit. So make sure you guys stay tuned with us as well, because after this, we're going to do a Facebook Live giveaway. There's a co-founder interview session, and also 4 p.m. another speaker is coming, a speaker from New Zealand is going to come here. He's going to share us with the topic of podcasting. All right, because I think there is a connection issue, connection issue with Kimberly, at the moment. So if you guys have any question, you can leave it at the comment box. We will get Kimberly to reply to your question at the comment box. So once again, thank you so much to Kimberly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining our 100X Entrepreneur Summit. Thank you for sharing your insight. Thank you for sharing with us here to all of us, to our community, and to those who are watching this right now. Thank you so much, Kimberly. We really appreciate it. And we're going to continue with the Facebook Live giveaway. Okay, with the Facebook Live giveaway. So, guys, are you all ready? Now, after a session of self-love, we are going to move on to the Facebook Live giveaway right now. And for this round, Facebook Live giveaway, have you guys tag your friends? Have you guys shared this Facebook Live right there? Okay, have you guys shared? Okay, have you guys shared the live? Have you guys tag your friends in? Because we're going to give away 330 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Yeah, that's 330 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. We're going to give away right now. So all you've got to do is just leave the comment, okay? Leave the keyword in the comment box. King5 says ready. Ever ready to get, yeah? Ever ready to participate in the Facebook Live giveaway. Okay, good, King5. I like your spirit, enthusiastic. You're very enthusiastic. Jonah says hello. Hello, Jonah. How was last night? You know, last night after the session with you, you know, hello, it's good to see you here again, Jonah. So we are gonna continue with Facebook Live giveaway, 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Okay, guys, let's start off with this. I'm excited to give away this to all of you. Yes is ready. Chris said he is also ready. Who else is ready? Come on, I see 3 of you guys are ready. What about the rest? Julian says hi. Hi, Julian. All right. Okay, so if you guys are ready, you know, everyone let me know at the comment box so that we can proceed with the giveaway. Okay, so first keyword right now. First keyword is love. Love. Gotta be a little bit romantic right now. Love. Yvonne, you are fast. Okay, you are fast, girl. Okay. There we go. Let's keep the command coming in. Keywords is love. Elaine says she's ready to go. Leon says ready. Oh, Lily, love. Jason, love. Okay, keep your comments coming in. Keep your comments coming in. Okay, I'm gonna select the keyword number 28. Number 28. Today is 28 of January here in Malaysia. So I'm gonna select 28. Okay, so keep your comments coming in. I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna see who's the lucky one who managed to comment the comment number 28 right now. Okay, so keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Okay, pull it off again. I'm gonna refresh at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, 24. And number 28 is Leslie. Leslie, congratulations to you, Leslie. Yay, Leslie, I've got a 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher, 30 ringgit. So if you're using it at Singapore, maybe it's gonna be $10. Okay, but however it is, congratulations to you, Leslie. You got a 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Yes, congratulations to you. Yay. Okay, so next keyword right now, guys. Next keyword for our giveaway. I want all of you to type. Thaipusam, because today in Malaysia we are actually celebrating Thaipusam. Love unconditionally, Elaine says. Yes, love unconditionally. That's right. So everyone type Thaipusam now. Thaipusam. Okay, that's how we spell Thaipusam. Yvonne has started. Yvonne, you are fast. The first comment I always see is your name. Okay, Yvonne. Yeah, Thaipusam. So For those, if you celebrate Thaipusam, happy Thaipusam. If not, happy holidays here. Thaipusam, yes, Thaipusam. Okay, I'm gonna select same thing. Command number 28. All right, we're gonna move to command number 28. So keep it coming, guys. Keep your command coming in. Flood my command box with all your Thaipusam, your keyword Thaipusam. Okay, Thaipusam. Yeah, Thaipusam. All right, so let's see. Let's start. Okay, I've seen there are a lot of comments already, so I'm sure we can start to peek now. 5, 10, 15, 20. And the winner is Bernice Leong. Congratulations to you, Bernice. Woo! She is fast. She is very persistent. She keeps on typing Thaipusam. And I've got the 28th command is from Bernice. Congratulations to you, Bernice, and lastly, both of you. Now the third one, the third Shopee cash voucher we're gonna give away. Okay, third one, the last one here for this session. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, keep on typing the keywords now. The keywords, the next keyword I'm gonna give away right now. I want you all to type Shopee. Shopee, 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 because we're giving away Shopee cash voucher. So type Shopee. Hey, now the first comment I see is from Li Ying. Yvonne, you are 2 steps late. So Ling got the first comment right now. Shopee. Everyone type Shopee. Yes, Shopee right now. Yeah, finally I see your comment, right? Yvonne, I finally see your comment now. Okay, so everyone type Shopee. Let's go shopping at Shopee by winning the 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Okay, so I see there's a lot of comments coming in already. So I'm gonna get out again. I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna see comment number 28 as well. I think today everything's gonna be 28. Well, 28 is a beautiful number. It's auspicious. Okay, to me, I think it's auspicious. 28, yi fat. Okay, that means it's easy to receive abundance. Okay, yi fat 28. So Shopee. Okay, so let's start counting. 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 20. And the winner is Jason Lam, number 28. Jason Lam, congratulations to you. Jonah, you're very close. Jonah, you're almost, but never mind. You try again later, Jonah. Congratulations to Jason. Jason Lam, you've gotten the Shopee cash voucher here, 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. So to Leslie, Bernice, and Jason, 3 of you guys. Woo! Congratulations! Yay! We've got the 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Felicitations to 3 of you as well. Contact our backend, our 100x Facebook page to see how you can redeem the the 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Julian says, congrats, Jason, can share. Share. Well, it's up to both of you to discuss. Yeah, keep this between both of you. Yeah, Leslie says that's right. Yeah, congratulations. Hello, Leo. First time I'm seeing your comment here, Leo. Hello, Leo. Would you like to share with us where are you from? Okay, where are you from, Leo? First time this is my first time seeing you here, leaving your comment. Yeah. Share with me more about yourself. Are you an entrepreneur? Which industry are you from? Jason says, congrats to the winner. Congrats to you too, Jason. Okay, so guys, don't forget, we also do have the selfie check-in. So all you have to do is take a photo with your friends, with your family, hashtag 100x Summit. Now, I know some of you guys might be staying alone, so don't worry. What we're going to do now is you can take a selfie with me with your Facebook Live right now. Okay, so I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna smile here. I'm gonna pose. If you want to take photos, you want to take any selfie, you want to take any screenshot, please do so right now. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick one. 5 seconds for you guys. Okay, this is a little bit vain here, showing some vein here. I'm trying to picture you guys are actually taking selfie with me right now. I hope you guys do. Julian says, I'll PM you. If not, you better make sure don't make me come after you. Yes, take a selfie with your family, with your friends, with anyone, all right? With anyone. Now, after this, we are actually having the co-founders joining us in this session. Okay, we're having the co-founders joining us in this session. Now, if you have any questions you want to ask them, please leave it at the comment box below. Don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. Shoot them with any burning questions about 100x or anything else you want to know about 100x, how it has benefited them, or what can you guys expect, what can you learn from 100x. So what are the things that they enjoy the most from 100x? Leave it all in the comment box below. Don't be shy, okay? They're more than happy to take all your questions. Okay, so Leo says he's from KL, Malaysia, just joined today. I'm in IT industry, but soon to be retrenched. Oh, okay, Leo. Sorry to hear about that. But welcome to 100x Entrepreneurs Summit. I'm sure in 100x community, we are a community that we are here to support. So if you need anything, okay, do speak up to us, okay? And of course, for those of you who are watching this right now, if you guys know anyone who is looking to hire, feel free to connect with Leo as well, okay? Feel free to connect with Leo. So yeah, Leo, do stay tuned with us. Our 100x Entrepreneur Summit, we are having this for 14 days. This is already our 4th day. 10 more days to go. Every day we have 4 different speakers. So just a brief explanation again, to all of you about our agenda here, what we have here today. Now we have 3 more speakers to go. So early on, we have Kimberly with us. She's from Australia. At 4 o'clock, we're going to have Vince from New Zealand to speak to us about the topic podcasting. And later on at 6 o'clock, we have another speaker from Singapore, which is where Leslie is right now. He's going to speak to us about how to rapidly accelerate business growth. Okay, he's Zachary Yang. Next at 9 o'clock, okay, we have Daniel to share with us on his topic, how you can 100 times your wealth with value investing. Okay, it's more about value investing. So we also do have our co-founders joining us after this. So let's give them some time to get ready. And they are actually Jackie, Yvonne, and Chanel. So we've got Jackie, Yvonne, and Chanel with us, the 3 co-founders of 100x, to share with us their journey, the experience, okay, what they've learned, what they've gained here, okay, from 100x. And to Leo, if you have any questions about 100x, what kind of community is this? What do they do? What do we do? What can we expect? Okay, leave it in the comment box. Dixon says, remember to drink more water. Thank you, Dixon. You're very kind. Kui says, no, 30 ringgit Shopee voucher for me. Don't worry, Quiz. There are more sessions coming soon for you to win the 30 ringgit Shopee voucher. So keep on participating. Don't worry about that. So at the same time, guys, since Leo has shared with us about his industry, what about the rest of you guys? I also like to take this opportunity to know more from all of you. Share with me, what industry are you guys from? Which industry are you guys from? I know Jonah yesterday he has shared with us he has property developer. He is actually managing the hotel, right? And of course there is one more, the fitness industry. So he has a few different business. He's managing a few different business right now. What about Chris? What about Junhao? And what about Julian? Let me know. Jason as well. Everyone let me know. Junhao is from event industry. High five. High five to you, Junhao. Jane says she is from MLM. Okay, interesting. MLM. how is it right now nowadays in MLM industry? Junhao says heavy rain here. Yes, heavy rain here at my side as well. Okay, it's heavy rain. I can hear it. I can hear it pouring. Even I'm in my room right now. I can still hear it pouring outside. And I see from Jason. Jason says legal industry. Jason is from the legal industry. Oh, okay. Which part? I mean, are you a conveyancing, or what do you do? Dixon says used to be in the construction industry, but I went on to venture into events industry. Wow, it's a different industry, I would say. Both totally different. Construction, are you more towards the on the site kind of guy on the site, or are you more towards the real estate part? And Mike says tour leader. Yes, Mike. I want to go on a tour with you very soon. Okay, I wish I can go on a tour with you very soon. Maybe today we should even organize a tour with you to see how we can actually celebrate how people in Malaysia celebrate Thaipusam, a tour to Batu Caves. Oh, speaking about that, let me just travel to Batu Cave right now again. Okay, I am here at Batu Cave right now. Okay, I'm here at Batu Cave right now. All right, Dixon says just took a leap of faith. Junha says hopefully that we all can meet physically. That's right. Hopefully COVID can end very soon. At least it's not raining there. Dixon, yes, it's not raining here. It's beautiful. Yeah, the day is bright here in Batu Cave. All right, so I think our co-founders is ready. They are ready now. Can we all please join me to welcome our co-founders for a chit chat session with all of us. Know more about 100x. Please join me to welcome Jackie, Yvonne, and Chanel.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? Happy Thaipusam, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thaipusam.
恭喜发财. So how's everyone spending your time? Yeah, like right now, to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy because of the nice weather. Don't you agree that right now it's raining, right?
Oh my God.
I feel like sleeping.
Yeah.
But you know what? The fact that we are not sleeping is because we believe that the fact that we're not sleeping because we want to appear the best in front of y'all, want to talk to y'all. So tell me about it. Tell us about it. Like what you guys actually have for your lunch. So what do you have for lunch?
I had 猪肉粉. What's 猪肉粉?
Pork.
Pork.
We have noodle soup. Well, we have noodle soup.
Sorry. The halal over the screen, but yeah, we have fun. Yeah. So what do you guys have? I know it's holiday. Hi Leslie. Hi Alfred. Hi Julian. Really, really nice to see all of you here. I hope that you all have fun. So
Hi Adelaine.
So today is day
4. Yeah.
Sorry, we lost of time. This morning I wake up, right? I said, well, I wake up, you have gymnastics. But actually it's not Saturday. I totally lost days anyway. In daylight,
I forgot what day it is now.
Yeah.
I only remember that we have been so busy since 2 weeks ago. Like I still remember I've been sleeping like 3-4 in the morning because we were very crazy. Like, can you imagine that we were actually sleeping around 3-4 a.m. every day because one of the network we go outside. Yeah, so tell us about it. Did you enjoy the virtual summit so far? Like, what was the best part that you actually find from this virtual summit?
Lily says she ate roti canai, my favorite, all-time favorite.
Yeah. So actually, what do you all learn for the past 3 days?
Yeah, can you just
do you have any highlights that you all can pick up during the past few days? Yeah, some learning.
Oh yeah. If let's say you're actually not a Malaysian, right, and you're watching this is Batu Cave. Now, what is this place all about? Yeah. Now, this is the place
where during Thaipusam, the Hindus actually come and do their rituals. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
How many steps?
Oh, the one I don't know.
Anybody can tell us.
Anyone can tell us how many steps?
How many steps there are in Batu?
Yeah, just take a guess.
Google. How many steps in Batu Caves?
Oh, Leslie, you've been
3-4 years ago.
2 years ago. Wow.
Almost,
Now
almost,
number already.
almost,
Almost there.
almost there.
Almost there, but not yet.
272.
Is it correct?
Chile.
Is it correct? Is it
think
correct?
so.
Actually, our back end is helping us to
Wow.
check. Sorry, 777.
I can tell you, I can never achieve that, man. Like, I can
Yeah.
faint right away. I cannot.
272 is the
272,
correct
correct
one.
answer. Sorry, no prize.
We show all the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give you a virtual ticket lah.
All the love, all the love, all the love. You got it spot on now. The fact that you're actually answering this seriously on a holiday means that you're really paying attention.
Yeah.
So, tell us about it. Like, what is the thing that you really wish to actually see from 100X community? Like, we have been here for 4 days, right? So, it's been really a thrilling experience for all of us because this is our first time organizing a virtual summit. Like, literally this is our virgin work. We really love all the interactions, with all of you. We really love all of you to really share this out, like this comment, and also share with your friends about how actually you felt about 100X community and what is the best thing that you actually love about it.
They say dedication.
Oh, thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Elaine.
Thank you.
Oh, I can see that William Chong says Snaps, William Property says 272. Oh, a lot of people are still actually guessing on the type.
Yeah, but William said I've been there before, 999 steps, because the 272 felt like 999.
Elaine said passion. What about the rest of you? What do you think about this 100X?
Yeah.
What do you think about this virtual summit? And what do you think about
Yeah.
overall? Can you give us some
Yeah.
good comment and some suggestion?
Actually,
Passion.
to tell you the truth, right? This part of the session is instant thing that we just thought about because we thought that after impromptu, because after like 3 days we were thinking, what else can we do during a break time? Where we can connect with our audience and for us to come up here. So basically, we are here to actually discuss with you guys what do you want us to talk about. For the rest of the other days. What you want to see,
And you know what? Chan Junhao said something. Is this the event share or the membership? Look so colorful, and I tried. I'm hoping to get one too. You know what? I'm actually very blessed to be wearing one. Guess who designed it?
Guess. No, don't try to answer. Don't try to answer. Guess who's the
designed
one who designed it?
Yeah.
Come on. Who designed
You
it?
don't know ah?
I don't know.
Oh, guess who designed
Seriously?
it?
Chanel? More answer than I tell you the answer.
Shanna is artistic in doing makeup and
Yeah,
doing
she did my hair today.
Yeah, I did her hair.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
About 5
Yeah.
minutes, 10 minutes ago.
Say nice, say nice.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie.
I'm very good at makeup. I'm very good at making hair, but when it comes to our story,
Yvonne.
that's not my focus.
Okay, more answer. More. Jackie.
Yes,
Yes,
Jackie.
Jackie. Actually, a lot of them say Jackie.
Jackie is our. Come on, now you have to say that already.
She seriously did everything for us.
She is a perfectionist. Yeah, when it comes to the design, right, she really love it. Like she says, she wanted it to be as colorful as it is, right? So that's why you can see that the 4 colors over here. Yeah. She actually designed it from scratch, and you can even see that the side here. She's very thoughtful. Like for all co-founders, she even customized all the name for all of us. It's actually very lovely that I can see Chanel on my t-shirt.
I can see Yvonne
My
here.
first time.
Actually,
And this
forced
one
me
is
to
the
do it.
QR code. We are very proud of this QR code because once you actually scan this QR code, it will direct you to our page. It's our baby work. We really love it so much, and the website is actually here.
Yeah. 100xconnects.com.
Yeah, so you can actually make catwalk using this as well. Yeah.
And we did that actually. We did that in the 100X group, and we asked all of our members to go into Discord, and we actually did a fashion show inside there.
You know what, Chan Junhao? We got to really keep it as private because we want you to actually experience the first hand to scan the t-shirt right after you get it. So, Iwan, the big thing, how to get the t-shirt? Do you want to tell them about it?
Yes, you can go to www.100xconnects.com/marketplace. The t-shirt we are selling inside there. Yeah. Let me repeat again, www.100xconnects.com/marketplace. It's all inside there.
And the admin will be also including the link down below so that you can click in and have a look. And there are a lot of varieties, but so far, because guess what? In just two weeks time, is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, in 2 weeks. Yeah, I think close to almost there.
Okay, the auspicious color as red as my lips currently is gonna come out. That's why we come up with the chili red version of the shirt. Okay, and that is only limited edition that's available on our website. So wait no more and go and grab it. Really, it's actually limited edition because right now when you're actually grabbing it, you will also grab the chili sauce as well to add some spices in your life. Because why? Second day of Chinese New Year is Valentine's Day. I do agree that you all need some spices in your life right now. Add some color and spices to welcome 2021 Chinese New Year.
So let's
The year of
just
ox.
introduce the colors.
Yeah.
This navy blue is our all-time
Favorite.
all-time 100x color.
Yeah.
You will get it at any time. Maroon is actually only how many?
Oh my god, you serious?
Co-founders. This pink color is
Pink color don't know how to dance lah. Ask me to sing,
no,
I still cannot
the
dance
color
lah.
of the t-shirt.
Oh, they ask me
This
to
one is
dance, you know.
limited.
The end ask me to dance.
Ask all of
Ask
us.
her to
Let's
dance.
ask who to dance. Just the pink one.
They are ignoring our message. No, we were too busy reading all of your message. Don't worry.
Do a TikTok. Wow.
TikTok.
Ignoring our message. Oh, we did not ignore your. Oh, Vivian. Limited edition. Yeah, actually, the pink one is limited edition. You're right.
The girls are also limited edition, by the way.
Yeah.
The girls are also limited edition. Yeah.
You want us to dance,
Don't know how to dance.
That come from the TikTok queen's mother.
The
Yeah.
TikTok queen mother.
TikTok queen, TikTok princess mother.
The clock TikTok, I know lah.
Yeah.
Make the TikTok.
TikTok.
We have to let TikTok. Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
okay.
We are really willing to sacrifice
Yeah.
on one condition. Can you share, tag more friends, come in? If got 100 views, we do whatever dance you want.
Oh, very
I
good.
say one.
She say one.
She say one now.
I say one. For 3% dance together.
You want the co-founder to dance? Oh, so we bring in also.
Bring.
1,000 views, we bring everyone.
No
in.
lah, not
2,000.
1,000.
Oh, sorry, back end say 2,000 views, all co-founder coming to dance.
Oh, if you want to see Chanel, Yvonne and Jackie dance 100 first.
Oh, she say 100.
We give you beginner level first. But really go all out, really share, tag 3 friends, even share to groups, share to as your public post because and don't forget today, what's the theme of the picture again?
Oh, friends and family.
Friends and family.
Have you taken a picture with your family or friends yet? So do that and then hashtag 100x summit and post it on your profile, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
They say I'm too tall, so I need to stand far. Okay.
Okay. This
Am
is
I
my
still very tall?
Share. Yeah, thank you. See what?
Remember to tag your friends.
Share.
You know, you don't have to tag your
Tag
friends.
your
right? Put a
friends,
like,
yeah.
something.
Yes. And also, don't forget to also share with your friends about your experience in 100x Connect because in this virtual summit, we have brought in 48 speakers from all over the world. Like we even talked 2-3 a.m. to network. It was really fun, to talk to US people, to talk to Australian people, to talk to South African people. And after you watch all of our videos and after you have watched all our virtual summits, don't forget to also leave us a testimony on how you feel, how great it has actually brought values to you. And we also hope that you are having more fun. That's why we are going to have more break time coming up. Oh yeah, by the way, since we're actually having more break times coming up, right? What is that one thing that you would love to see and would love to enjoy while watching the break time? What is that? What is the desire in you?
Yeah.
Do
Put
you
in the
mind to
comments.
comment?
Put in the
Yes.
comments.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Ken5. Thank you, Deanne.
Thank
Love
you,
all your
thank
tags.
you.
Love all your tags.
Dance.
Unfortunately, because we're not getting 100 views today, okay, so we can't dance today, but no worries because we're gonna be featured again next time. So yeah, you can see us dance. Yes, definitely in the next session. So we will go all back to you, Vivian. Thank you so much,
Thank
Vivian.
you.
Thank you, Vivian.
Back to you.
Yay.
No. I'm gonna go take over until you guys dance. Because I think there's a request from everyone want to see you guys dance. Okay, I think we will save the best for the last. So, well, if we really hit the amount that they wanted, that they requested, we will get them back again. We will get them back again on screen to see them dance. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for tagging people in, for sharing this live as well. And remember, as what they have mentioned, share, tag your friends, take a photo with your family members or your friends, and then help us to also participate in the next live, because after this we're going to end this live and we're going to all move forward to the second part, okay, the second Facebook live today for the next agenda. Now, to answer a question from Leo earlier on, he has actually asked us how or where can we find the agenda. So Leo, I think it's Leo, your name is Leo. You can actually look for the speaker's profile. What do we have on agenda on the day? Now, Facebook page, 100x Connects, and every session, okay, in every day session, we actually have 4 different speakers. So you can check it out at our Facebook page, 100x Connects. Okay, I hope it answered your question. Okay, haha, yes. So right now we're going to go for a quick video break, and we will see all of you in the next Facebook Live, okay, the second Facebook Live. Junhao says, Todd can ask the other 2 languages to share the entrepreneur journey and some tips. Yeah, it was so fast. Okay, don't worry. Save all your questions. Save your questions for them. They will be back very soon. I promise you guys. All right. See you guys in the next Facebook Live video.
Don't you agree that being an entrepreneur is really of so much fun? Like, you can do the things that you love. You can look forward to every single thing that you ambition for every single day. But we do get tired sometimes doing this alone. So what if we tell you that you don't have to do this alone anymore? That you can actually join in a community to work this out together. So I made a decision 9 months ago, and guess what? This decision actually changed my life drastically. So I still remember that it was during Malaysia's first lockdown last year that gave me this drive to actually join in a community known as 100x Connects. So right after I joined 100x Connects, I managed to really mingle with a group of people from all walks of life. We talk about our experiences, we support each other, and we even persisted daily night Zoom to share every single piece of precious information to all our members who happen to be the entrepreneurs in the world. So we know that this second wave of MCO may be tough for you. And this is the reason why we're having an 100x Entrepreneur Summit coming up real soon. So this summit, we're having speakers and practitioners from all around the world to speak about the entrepreneurship journey, to speak about the knowledge, and the best of all is we're going to walk this journey together with us. So we hope that this journey will be able to bring out the best of you at this critical point of time. And by you joining 100x Connects, you're never ever gonna walk this journey alone again. So what are you waiting for? If you're interested to actually change yourself in this MCO, in this lockdown again, come and join us in our 100x Entrepreneurs Summit. So the link is actually down below. Come and sign up and we will see you again. Oh yeah, did I tell you that the best of all is this summit is totally free? So if you really wish that you can make a change in your life during this period of time, come and join us and we will see each other in this wonderful 100x Connect community. So see ya!
You can ask Mr. Google how to be a successful entrepreneur online, how to create an offer to sell, or how to do online marketing. But the truth is, you can Google any business online, but you cannot find a community that hold your hand to work together with you step by step to make you accountable. Hey, my name is Vivian. I'm the founder of GuavaSoft. I joined this community last year. It was absolutely an incredible journey for me. First, they are totally free. Second, there are many speakers who share their topic. Third, there are many practitioners who train you some skill set for 14 days, 21 days. All these trainings are free. What they request from you is you just have to show up. So this is your time. Maybe you're just starting your business, or you have a business, you're looking to grow your business, or you don't have any business at all at the time being. You just want someone to walk you through the journey. So this message is for you. I heard it all the time. So many entrepreneurs are struggling right now. So be an entrepreneur is not fun, yeah? I was a lonely entrepreneur when I started my business 10 years ago. How I wish I could have a community like this to work together with me to accelerate my business. So now this 100x community is coming here to really making you a result, you in your marketplace, to be the person in your niche, and you are not only the role model, but people will actually listen to you. If you are not able to start your entrepreneurship and still procrastinate to do, here is the chance for you. Join our 100x Entrepreneur Summit now. See you.
Connecting entrepreneur community had helped me to be more confident as a person. Few months back, a reputable tuition center chain contacted me. They invited me to join their holiday program they organized as a Japanese teacher to teach 60 students per session and total 8 sessions. I agreed with ease this time and with confidence, because 100x gave me the opportunity to be a moderator, sharing weekly on the ongoing book sharing session with my partner Chanel, and have observed many speakers presenting on our nightly Zoom session. Let's do the math. I've joined 100x since 8 months ago, attended 25 sessions a month. That gave me a whopping total of 200 presentations since May 2020. Hence, with that experience under my belt, it was truly an ease during my teaching, and I enjoyed my teaching like never before.